Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we should be live. We should be live. Good evening, everybody. This is Garfield Waller welcoming in to an episode of Rock the Mic. Guys, let's say, look, I've never done it this way before. What we're trying to do is to stream a Zoom meeting. We're actually trying to stream a Zoom meeting through a program called Restream. I'm trying to get more people involved, hoping people would try and log on. If they are interested, I'll put that link in the chat for everybody. If you want to come on, fine. I'll put the Zoom link in and you can come on in. We have with us Miss Sanjay, I should say Dr. Sanjay Johnson Anderson. And we are going to try and talk about Jamaican old sayings, Jamaican proverbs, things like that, and old wives' tale. So, Sanjay, can you hear me? Let's hear your audio.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear, Garrett.
Good, Sanjay. Good, good, good. We are on. We are on. We are on. So, Sanjay, starting with you, listen up. We grew up in an English-speaking country, Jamaica. And we learned early of many sayings, many proverbs. But somehow along the line, we turned them into our own. We made them our own. Why do you think that happened? Why do you think this occurred in Jamaica? Why we had to take all these English proverbs of the Queen's English and bastardize them, for want of a better?
They're not really bastardized, Gary, and our rich tradition of having, proverbs and so on go back to our African ancestry, really, where our people would speak using metaphor and add color to the language.
We added color indeed.
Yeah, and then sometimes when for instance, you said something to your mother. I'm thinking, as I'm always telling people, to prove that the Creole really is a language all its own. Something like, Mommy, why are you so miserable? And she would say, how did I see Mama make your mouth long? So and he say, yeah, grow your waist. Right.
All right. So can you repeat that one for me, please? Can you repeat that one?
How did I see Mama make your mouth long? So and he say, and she say, yeah, grow your waist.
No, Sanjay, can you translate that for us, please? For those of us who have never heard that.
So for those for whom the Creole is a challenge, right? So in English, it is saying that the pig asked his mother, why is your snout so long? And the mother replied, you are growing. You will see. You will understand.
You'll understand.
Right. So, yeah. And so sometimes when we talk to our parents, they don't answer us, with straightforward, questions. For instance, I would say that to my mother, and rather than say, you children are frustrating me or whatever it is, that is the reply. And so you kind of understand, our people will say, me not have, powder for waste pan blackboard.
One in a long, I haven't heard that one in a long time. Yeah. Hey, hold on a minute. We have another guest coming in. Somebody is on our panel. This is Marjorie Comrie Paul coming in. Welcome, Marjorie. Come on in.
Hey, Marjorie.
We're just waiting on Marjorie to fix her camera. Oh my gosh. Come on, Marjorie. Waiting on you. We need you. We need you, Marjorie.
So the person that would be really, really good would be my friend to talk about this thing, Sylvia Gilfillian. Okay. I don't know that she'll be able to come on tonight, but because she's been doing work and research with our Jamaican proverbs and sayings from when we were at UWI, like donkey years ago.
Okay, that would have been, if she make it on, it would be great.
It would be fabulous. So I have her book here. It is called The Road to Timnath.
Road to Timnath.
Okay. And so in this book, for each chapter, kind of like an epigraph for each chapter, she gives a a saying, right? A proverb. That is kind of an indicator of what is to come, in the chapter. But for instance, when this first one, she says, "When trouble take your picnic shot fit you." You know that, right? We know that.
I've heard that one before. Okay.
Yes. And she's actually gone ahead and given you the English translation. When you get into serious trouble, a child's shirt will fit you. Or when trouble arrives, you will make all possible adjustments, even if they appear ridiculous, or we are humbled by misfortune.
Wait, hold on a minute, Sanjay. Marjorie, are you there? Marjorie, are you there? Marjorie hasn't gotten a chance to come on yet. Yes, Sanjay, back to what you're saying about when trouble gets you up.
It should fit you.
Should fit you.
And it's kind of almost, so when we talk to each other and use those things, we understand what each other is saying, friend kill friend and dirty water out fire.
Sanjay, I've never heard that one. Can you translate for us?
I'm telling you, this book is a treasure trove, right? Of these sayings of these proverbs and sayings. And Gary, remember when you were younger and you're ramping with your friend, right? And your parents might tell you, like, go inside, whatever, and you continue to do it, and all you hear is Chicken Mary.
Out the near, right? Okay.
Right? So that is a warning. So listen, and I am going to hear crying now because no ears are, they don't listen. And so we understood that as children. You run up and down and whatever they tell us, Chicken Mary, you know what that means. It's kind of they're foretelling the trouble that is to come.
That is to come.
We're not listening.
That is the come. And in the chat, I can see Mr. Derek Green is there and Mrs. Cheryl Bull Delissa. And you guys, if you want to participate, I'll put a link in, the link for you to join the stream. If you want to, you can come on in. No problem with that. We don't charge for that. And if you want to put a proverb in or a saying, fine. But Sanjay,
yes,
the one I still don't know the meaning of until today is pour water what pumpkin belly. What the
hell? You will find out water what got pumpkin belly. Well, when you really think about it, right? If you're doing something that you're gonna find out water what got pumpkin belly. It's almost like you if you don't do what is required, you're going to learn the hard way because somebody don't know what got pumpkin belly.
But so that one puzzles me until this day. Believe me, I've tried to figure it out and I just cannot figure it out. We see Miss Cheryl Booth saying, when cornered, you will consider unconventional resolutions. That's the translation for the one you had, Sanjay. But people, I put the link in. If you want to join, fine, come on in. But if you come in, you're going to participate. You're going to have to participate. Okay? Yes. Any other ones you can think of off the bat, Sanjay?
Let me see one from Sylvia like this. Good friend better than pocket money.
Good friend better than pocket money. Translation? Anybody?
What it has here says a good friend is worth more than money in the pocket, right? So if it's better to have a friend than to have money. It's a good friend is of more value.
More value.
Yes.
Yeah, not a friend, but one just spend that money. That's it.
Yes.
So guys, anybody else out there listening, you want to chime in? Come on, there is the link. I'll put the link in the chat. Join us, please. Join us. Ray, I put that link in. Just use those numbers and come on in. You should be able to come in with no problem whatsoever. Or guys, if you can't get in, just use the chat. The chat on Facebook and we'll answer your messages. What about this one, Sanjay? Can't catch Quark, you catch him shot. You ever heard that one?
Yeah, man.
Yep, go ahead.
It's like, you can't catch you're going after the person that is inaccessible to you. You can't catch that person, but you catch the closest, the next best thing, the closest thing. Yes.
Oh my God, that's funny.
My mother used to tell me, say, dog with shine teeth laugh after butcher. No ask me what that mean.
What?
But dog with shine teeth laugh after butcher.
Oh my God. Never heard that.
Yes.
That one is new.
What? But no, it's not new. These are the things that make our language so interesting and so rich.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a saying for every occasion.
Every occasion, every instance, every occasion. Sonia McCormack trying to join us. Audio. Okay. Sonia, when you're in, please mute everything in the background. I don't want to hear your TV, your radio, your nothing. Mute everything, please. If you're coming in, turn on your camera. Okay.
And wanna kill fat and Gary, wanna kill fat, right?
Yeah, that one's a popular one.
Yes.
Wanna kill fat. And people always say when something drop, well, you bless it to God, or there's a 3-second rule or something like that. When you drop some food, how does that go?
Right. Well, no, these people make these things up, 3-second rule or whatever, you take it up fast. You don't have no time for bacteria or whatever to get germs, to get on it. They grab it up quick and put it in there.
That is, yep. Mm-hmm. I remember in high school, that one was very, 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 very important.
Right. Yes.
Box things out of you. People box things out of your hand. Okay, people having problem with the link. Let me try and put another one in for you guys. Come on, guys, come on. We need your input. Guys. Sanjay and I can't do it alone. Join us. Here we go with the link. Come on in. Click that link and see if you can get in. You should be able to. Okay, Sonia, are you ready? Unmute your mic, Sonia. And as you come in, let's hear a proverb from you. Unmute your mic. And tell us one of the proverbs you know from where you're from. Where you from? Geisela, or way back at Chuko or wherever. Come on.
Sonia.
Unmute, Sonia. You're muted. Your mic is muted, Sonia.
Hello?
Yes.
Turn off the sounds in the background. Sonia. Turn off every sound in the background. We don't want to hear.
I'll get up.
Okay, Sonia. Let's go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Sonia, loud and clear. So, Sonia, tell us one of your proverbs that you know. Tell us one of the Jamaican proverbs you know.
Okay, this one is when peacock sit in foot in hiding in what?
I don't know. Tell me, I've never did that before. When peacocks in foot in door?
Oh no, it's the other way. When peacock say what in hiding foot? This is when peacock see something in hiding foot. What is it?
I never heard that in life.
Sanjay, you ever hear that one?
No, sir.
No. Mm-hmm.
When peacock see tail in hiding foot.
When you see tail in hiding foot, what that mean now?
Because you see, because his tail is so beautiful, he always want to show only the beautiful part of it. But if you look at the peacock in tail and in foot is a little bit of mag and skinny. So when you see tail, in hiding foot.
Okay, he's showing off the best part. And we welcoming Mr. Ray Allen with his Korean name. Ray, unmute your mic, sir. And Ray, we're here talking about Jamaican proverbs and sayings. Can you tell us one of those that you know, Mr. Lee Guan Son? Unmute, Ray. Please unmute.
Excuse me.
Yeah, you're lie down too comfortable. So Ray, let's hear a Jamaican proverb that you know. Anything you know from where?
I go jackass for the cane trash go a pound.
Me hear the one then. I've heard that one.
I go jackass
for the cane trash go a pound.
What does that mean, Ray?
Hey, you don't have nothing to do. You find yourself into trouble.
That's right.
Exactly. That's a common one.
I heard that one before at all.
Yeah, I go jackass for like cane trash go a pound. My mother used to tell me that you don't have nothing to do. You just laze around and do anything Mm-hmm.
I
And next
follow
thing you
your
know,
phone.
you're in a trouble.
You're one of the
Yes.
biggest, man. Okay. Darcy Allen is with us tonight. Darcy, you want to put something in the chat? And we have Marcia coming in. Okay. Marcia, remember, you got to unmute and we want to see your face. You want to see your face?
Darcy Allen.
Yes. Okay. Marcia, is there anything you want to tell us? Can you give us one of the sayings that you know? We're still waiting on Marjorie to come on in. Marcia, we need to see your face. Come on. We want to hear a proverb.
Why?
Come on.
Why you want to see me?
Okay. Come on, Sandy.
Marcia.
You're supposed to know some
Hi,
proverbs.
Sanjay.
Tim, look. How you do?
Me do good dinner, girl. How you?
I'm still laughing now, it is.
Tonight we talked about Jamaican sayings, Jamaican proverbs, and old wives' tale. Do you know any of these sayings that will knock our socks off? Any proverbs, anything?
I have to think.
I have one, but it's a little on the
On the risque side?
PG side.
Go ahead. I don't think there are any kids here.
Oh, my dear.
I have permission to say it.
Yes, ma'am. There are no kids.
It's a Kaka wash wall and dab. What?
I never hear that yet.
You see?
No, that one is new to me. I've never heard that one.
I think these proverbs are centered around the parish we come from. Some of them.
Well, maybe some of them, but
That's not a St. Mary proverb. No way.
No. I heard it years ago. It's not like it was a common saying by anybody when we know, but I can't remember me heard it. It's Kakawashmalanda. I think because my same friend that I'm telling you about who has done work with these, she was collecting from all around. So I've been privileged, being around her to hear a lot of the proverbs that under normal circumstances we don't hear. And that was one of them, and it stuck with me. Kakawashmalanda Wattle. Remember Waklandab? You remember Waklandab house?
Yeah.
And of course, Kaka, we can, it could mean dodo.
Yeah.
Right? Or it could mean your nether region.
Yes.
Right? However you wanna, whichever context you wanna put it in, but it's sort of expressing that, you can make do with the most unlikely thing, to accomplish your goal, right? So if dude can wash wall and dab wattle, that wattle and dab, you use mud to do that. But if you don't have mud, you use
whatever you have.
That's right.
That's great. And I see one that Mr. Karen Walker has posted that I dare not read. Mr. Walker, Karen, where you get these things from, man? Where you get these?
One that I can remember is all man a swear for eat kalalo and kalalo a swear for running belly.
All man a swear for kalalo and kalalo a swear for running belly.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
What the heck does that mean?
Like, like if you're planning to like do something to somebody, but at the same, but the same trick that you are planning to run on somebody is getting ready to backfire on you, kind
right.
of.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And then there's another one when trouble catch a picnic. You.
Not hearing you, Gary. What?
There's
man a plan but got a wipe out or something.
Right. That's the equivalent. Yes.
There's also one that says, "Don't wait till drum beat before you dance."
Never
You learn to dance abroad. You learn to dance before you go abroad.
But the one that says, "Don't wait till drum beat before you dance. Don't wait until you want something before you."
That's right.
So you dance abroad.
Yes,
exactly.
Looking in the chat here, and I see Darcy Allen puts one. when hog maga, him king teeth after butcher. When hog
That's how
maga,
it go.
When hagwa? When hagwa?
Marga and King Teeth, Alpha Busha.
after butcher.
And I see it like, you know, they said, dog with shine teeth laugh at that. But me no know
After
that.
Busha, yeah. It's the same thing.
Ever hear the one, the falling dog is the rising of a crow?
Oh, no, never heard that one.
The
That's a
falling dog is the rising of a crow.
Oh, wait, hold on, guys. Welcome, Miss Marjorie Comrie, one of
Hi,
my men.
Marjorie.
Hey, Marjorie.
Doing. Glad you could come on.
Here, how you doing?
Look at her.
Marjorie,
There is,
we're gonna hit you up. Can you give us a Jamaican proverb that you know? Come on, because I'm sure you know.
Proverb.
Mhm.
No cross alligator long mouth till you don't cross the river.
Cross River. Hi.
that's what we
How
eat,
you
yeah.
can say, no, that's your tick. No, that's
Now
your
that's
tick
your
before you
tick
finish
before you don't
crossing
cross the
the hill.
river.
Yes, that one
Yes.
too. Yes.
Yes.
That's a good. No, because I get that when saying mount long till the cross river. And you know what I always heard of when I was in school? Hot liquor and batty don't agree.
Hey,
It certainly
must-
don't.
Gary, you must know. Anybody remember this book?
Yes, children companion, yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how I first see it in English.
This.
We have
This-
Mr. Raymond coming in too. Raymond Scaff is in. Raymond, how you doing?
Hey, my name's Siak.
You on board, man. Got to have you on board. Well, Raymond, tonight we're talking about Jamaican sayings.
You have to differentiate us now, Gary. Come on.
All right, okay. So me says,
Why is Raymond making trouble already?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah. I don't know this one.
That name is only reserved for good guys in a Raymond, so be careful.
I got it before you.
No. I'm your elder. You might have that beard, but I'm your elder.
Excuse me, boy.
Don't.
Beard.
Mr.
Good.
Scaff, you
Yes,
hail
sir.
from Preston, sirs. Can we hear some of the proverbs that you guys had up there?
My bush proverb.
I joined late. The first one I'm gonna say is learn to dance a yard before you go abroad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other one you can come with? Because we got that one already. Come on. I know it's gonna take a little while before your brain start kicking in.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
I want you to think of in the meantime.
Gary, you know something, man. This brain have too much things up there, man. I need to get rid of some of them before I can even think,
All
know.
right. We're gonna give you a few minutes to clear all the
Hey, Gary.
There's one say, and I want a fat, and I want a fat, nightingale foot maga.
Hey.
Explain that one.
Marjorie, it's good to see you.
Hey, good to see you too.
I never hear them today. Did not want a fat nightingale foot maga. Oh my gosh.
Never heard that one.
How you explain that, Sonia?
It's not because of hard work why you're not where you are. Because you work very hard to where you are at, but it's not because of the hard work why you don't reach where you're going.
Yes.
I thought it had something to do with the nightingales singing or something like that.
Here's another one.
Yes, Marjorie. Mm-hmm.
Alligator nothing call hog long mouth.
Hey.
It would be the same thing like thief, no like to say thief carry long bag.
Long bag. Mhm.
Yeah.
Or the right. Okay.
But it's really that you're not to point out somebody else's fault when you may have a similar fault.
Okay.
I heard one once. It says, "Be careful when dishcloth become tablecloth."
Yep.
Oh, yes.
Yes, I know that one too.
So
Terrible.
how about fire there must still and think a cool breeze.
Hey.
That's when you're gonna get licks.
Yes.
Chicken Mary. Yeah, you know.
Up in here.
Yeah, that. Dog a sweat but long year kibite.
Yes.
What?
Dog a sweat but long hair kibait.
That's
Yes.
practical. That's practical.
Yes.
That don't make no sense.
You can't see what's going on.
Exactly.
The dog said,
You can't see what's going on. It's simple.
And
Trouble.
You're hiding what
Yeah,
what
the
is
truth.
actually
The
going
truth is
on.
being hidden by the coverings you wear.
That's right.
yeah.
right?
And
And I
I
see
know
this.
all kin teeth a laugh.
That's right.
Yeah, that's true.
First laugh on a laugh at all, right?
Mhm.
And I see Miss Judith Lewis is saying, finger think you can't cut it off. I
That's right. I know that one. Yes.
never heard that one.
You never
And-
heard that one, Gary?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
The higher the monkey climb, I'm more
The
exposed.
more
More
exposed.
Yeah, that one, yes. If you know mash hands,
You can't
No,
do
can't
can't
belly.
find in guts.
Yes.
What again, man? Where would I go?
I plenty of them, you know.
I'm sure to know when I got.
Yes, if you know mash hands, you know,
They know
know when I'm
him.
good. Yeah.
Okay, all right,
Or
okay.
the shape of shilling show your the shape of chop and show your shilling.
Never hear that one.
Where did that come from?
Nope.
The shape of chop and show your shilling.
Yes.
Lord have mercy.
I
never hear
know
that
it.
yet.
I know it as chip cherry beer cider. Chip cherry beer cider.
I heard that one, but I don't know the meaning of them.
No, boss. We don't have
I've heard that one.
Huh?
So one happening is kind of a foreshadowing of something else, you know, that is going to, or an indication of something else that will happen. You understand?
Okay.
Almost like, you know, if your thief money out of the offering plate away, you wonder, well,
You go and find out how pumpkin, how water that pumpkin.
Pumpkin bread.
And Darcy Allen is saying, when dog have money, in buy moon a flea.
Yeah.
Honestly.
There's an Eskimo have money in buy ice.
In by ice, yes.
Dog
Yes.
have money in buy cheese, the same one, similar to that meaning.
or let's say, dog we can't eat cheese, we eat the cheese clod.
That sound wrong. That sound,
I've never heard that.
That
When
sound like a
Puss
cut
Belly-
to a cousin.
when Puss Belly police and
dog,
Ratabat
dog with,
stink.
dog with too much yard sleep without dinner.
Yep.
Yes.
When Puss Belly Ratabat stink.
I know that one.
What about this one? I've heard this one. I always just think it disgusting when I used to hear it. When people say, when you're in trouble, you take time, pull your hand out the dragon bottom or something.
No time out.
But a
And in a
lion.
duck, yeah, and in a duck
And a
bill
lion
mouth
would
take time
take
for
time
it.
to
Listen, Lion Gary, you just want to go ballistic with that one.
Lion.
Out the lion mouth.
lion mouth.
Hey, I would say, let me see. I'm gonna say, Marge, you probably know this for a fact. Garfield Waller has been a troublemaker for a long time, but he was always flying under the radar.
Listen, we are
Always.
on Proverbs and
Right, Marjorie?
Hey!
Oh boy. Can't mash up our host tonight though.
Gary, can't hear you, Gary.
huh? Pardon me?
Oh, a while ago we weren't hearing you.
Oh yeah, I don't know why Raymond is just start bringing up these things now. I cannot explain. By the way, guys, just stick up in there for a moment, please. Stick up in there.
Commercial break.
Yes. What I want to bring up here is that one of our colleagues on screen here, Miss Sanjay Johnston Anderson, is an author of a wonderful book. Sanjay, would you mind just explaining to us what this whole book is about? In fact, before speaking, I'd like to say that, look, many of us who live in the States, we're parents, and some of us are grandparents, and we have kids going to school now, our grandkids. And Sanjay's book is very, very appropriate for us and the way we grew up our kids and the way we treat our kids and be advocates for them. So Sanjay, take it away from me, please. Go ahead.
The name of the book is Empowering Underrepresented Students in Science, STEM Students Speak. It is a book, well, I'm co-author on it, but it is a book about how we support, the program that I directed at UMass Amherst, of students in STEM who were mostly students of color, students who are Pell Grant eligible, meaning that low socioeconomic status, and first generation, meaning that they never had anyone, they are the first ones in their family really to go to college. Excuse me. And so students in science are the ones who are most at risk because there is a lack generally of support for these young people. Not because they are not as bright as anybody else, but because they lack the kind of support that they need for the community of people around them to support them and to ensure that they are successful in there. So we formed a whole program to assist and support these young people. And the results were remarkable. But the program, excuse me, also consisted of us helping these youngsters to see how their own family background was a powerful resource for their own success. The efforts of their parents, all the things that they did, especially in here, a lot of the kids are from immigrant families. So, parents come up and they do all kinds of things to help, to work, to support them, ensure that they go to school, ensure that they have all that they need, and so on. And these are the stories too that we use in helping these young people to hone their own, sense of self and confidence in this and that campus that is a majority white institution, to come into their own, and the wonderful experiences that they had in the program and the great success that the program was, because the students did extremely well. Those who we were supporting, and allowed them to speak their own stories of their own experiences of how they were able to do it, what the program did for them, and then how they will moving on from this stage of being undergraduates, going into graduate school, some of them going into medical school and so on, and will seek to help other students like themselves to accomplish and achieve the same success. So
right. So,
yeah.
Oh, you have the book. Oh, okay, I was just going to bring it up. Go ahead. Okay, great. Hold it up again. Let's see it one more time. And it's available on Amazon, right?
Amazon, yes.
Yes, I'm seeing it now on Amazon.
Yes.
Okay. Empowering underrepresented students in science.
Yes.
STEM. Good.
Yes.
Yes, Sanjay. And we hope
Well
will support Sanjay because she has been a great advocate for students. And trust me, she's speaking from experience because she had to go to bat first for her son. Okay, yes. So this lady knows what she is talking about. All right, so we welcome others into the chat. And let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Saying that old wives' tales. So any other proverbs or just a saying we have in our colloquialism?
Listen, this one here is not colloquial. I'm looking through the students' company and I've never seen this one before. I don't know if you have ever seen it, but I'll read it as it is written. It says, he that loves glass without the G, take away L, and that is
the ass.
I see that one. I just want to cross that.
He that loves glass,
he knows that you're in the room.
He that loves glass without the G, take away the L, and that is E.
Oh.
Okay. By the way, guys, in the chat, I'm seeing Cheryl Booth Delissa. She seems to know a lot of these. I wish she would just log on. And Cheryl Booth Delissa is saying, always know the size of your butt before you swallow pure
Cheryl
seed.
Akam seed. I know it as Akam seed.
Abe.
Abe seed, yes.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
I know all who go to church, go for prayer.
No.
What then go for?
Look what it says. Go fast with people.
That's true. That's true.
And then
And to see what you wear this week, I hear it last week, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
There's another. This is another one.
Inside a bull mama.
Oh yes.
Enough man go call a fence side a bull mama.
Of course. Bull mama, Marako, bull mama, yes.
I'm sorry, it says enough man go call a fence. Enough man go call a fence side.
A bull mama, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Skinny old appearance is it kid. Oh my gosh.
Here's another one.
Let me see Lou say woman a man mama.
And it means that a lot of people that you see, like even people that are on the street that are neglected,
Right.
is some high person's mother.
Yes.
Yes.
Rain a fall, but dirty tough.
That's easy.
Yes, that's a regular one.
There's Maga dog, him turn around bite you.
Oh yes.
The dirty talk in that one, you see, I remember, I think, if we listen to Miss Lou, there's a recording with Miss Lou talking about it and the influence of the Tree language from Ghana on the Jamaican Creole. And the word dotty, I think it's dotty or something like that they call it. Dotty means ground in Tree.
Yes.
So sometimes some of these words that we use and kind of think that it is some kind of so-called distortion of English, that these are actually words.
Okay.
You know that word?
That have been preserved over the generations in the language.
Okay.
That word dirty. I remember when I was doing practice teaching, and we had to make charts, and we had to bring the students up to par on the charts, so in case the examiner asks the student, what is that chart for? That they have to be able to explain it. So I put up my chart, a duty chart. So I was trying to explain to the students. I called on one kid, I can remember, I was in St. Elizabeth at the time. And I said, I forgot his name. I said, what is this chart? And he looked at the chart, I said, a dirty chart, sir.
The chart is dirty with you.
Oh boy.
Okay, there is this one. If you're afraid of you not eat head.
You know, eat head. True.
Yes.
Okay. And Cheryl Booth is saying, the one-eyed man is king in the blind man's country.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Know that one too.
God, man, keeps on bone.
Hey. Tell that to Gary.
Okay, Gary, this one is for you. Every day, double help thief. One day, gotta go help watchman.
Yes.
Devil.
Come again, every year.
Every day, double help thief. One day, gotta go help the watchman.
That is like,
that makes sense.
Like every day the bucket car well, one day bottom of drop.
That's right.
Yes.
I know the first day leaf drop of water, I rotten.
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
this one
water bottom and no sunshine.
This one is when trouble catch a picture fit you.
Yes, that's a popular one.
That's a true saying too.
Yes.
He said, 7 years not enough to wash prickle off a Guinea and back.
You need more time to straighten out.
You know, some injuries are never forgotten. That's what it means. They're saying.
Yeah.
So I have to drink. I have a corn cold.
Oh my gosh.
Every jackass saying Kobe a racers.
Oh
yes.
No fisherwoman, no fisherwoman saying fish thing.
And fish thing.
Yes, that one too.
Cock mouth kill cock.
Yes.
Yes.
The one. Marge, you just mentioned one, Marge. What was it?
Every jackass say him could be a racehorse.
Mm.
So it means parents always think that their children
Their child is
are
the
destined
best.
for
Right.
something.
Yes, of course.
Yes.
John Connor saying picnic black.
Mhm.
That's right.
Would be like Pastor Christian Picnic first, right?
Picnic first.
Yeah.
New
Pastor
broom
Kelly
sweep.
know why back foot I say.
I say,
New broom
Yeah.
sweep.
Talk too
One
much.
broom know the corner.
you shake man hand now, you not shake, but you not shake their hand.
Their
Shake the
heart.
heart.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
I learned a new one today too. Never heard this one before. Marriage on a food truck.
No, sir.
Marge and what?
And a food truck, it take hard work.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Marriage
Lord.
on a food truck. Yes.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
I hear that one there.
So you must not rush into marriage or into any intimate relationship until the time is right. Don't think that there are a lot of things in it for you to get without you really
Work for it.
right.
What sweet nanny goat I got
I
ready?
go run in bed.
Rolling gully.
Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And run short catch.
Right.
Big blanket make man sleep late.
Oh, you go.
Hey,
Big blanket make man sleep late.
what about woman?
A big blanket.
No, woman sleep late. Woman have to get up and go
I'm
hustle.
gonna look exactly.
A hungry man alone and I want palav in a bed.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
That's a low blow.
White belly white low.
Guys, can we hold on a moment? I see somebody. Guys, guys, 1 minute, guys. There's some. Yeah, there's somebody down at the bottom. Elaine. I don't know if I'm seeing right. Elaine. I think that's my aunt.
Hello, can you hear me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. This is Mrs. Elaine Denal Stewart. That's my aunt. She is an author also, all the way from California.
My goodness, Gary.
So, Aunt Elaine, are there any proverbs that you know, any Jamaican sayings that you could help us out with?
I don't know any new ones. I only know some of the ones that people have already said.
Okay.
Like when a fall does it tough. That's one I know.
Okay.
But there are not many more that I really could contribute my voice to.
All right. Okay. Okay. But if you think of any, please let us know. And hey, how can we forget this one? Althea Hamilton just put this one in the chat. When planting one dead,
He
Shoot.
shoot.
That's
Right.
true.
Yes,
So
yes.
true.
You can't catch quack or you catch his shot.
He
That's
shot.
my
hey,
favorite.
hey, that's his revenge.
All figure play a new tune.
Yes.
Ray, Garfield shoot a whole heap of time, you know. Like planting.
and we do this thing and stop divert this thing, man. I keep going off on a tangent. All right, guys.
What about this one, Garfield?
Yes, go ahead, man.
Finger think. You can't
No,
cut it
can't
through away.
cut off. No, yes.
One man's meat is another man's. Where you go?
No, that one.
No, that means
one
your
means
own. If your own is in
if
trouble,
your
you
own,
can't.
right.
You
If
can't
your own
just
child is doing, you can't
something. You
abandon
can't
them.
just yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Cook a full
No,
basket.
it's one man's trash is another man's treasure.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
it. Trouble there, but
Most
and
thing.
can't come my yard.
Right.
Trouble. Go on again. Sonia.
Trouble there bush, and Nancy can't come my yard.
Come my yard.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
And Nancy said two trouble better than one.
Gosh.
I just want to say, when you buy beef, you also
Buy
buy
the bone.
buy beef, you buy bone. Buy land, you buy rock
Buy
stone.
stone.
Yep. Trouble come with anything you have.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
Right.
I've never heard that one. Any other sayings, guys, not necessarily a proverb, but any other sayings that you know that's unique to our people? No bad words. Ray. Okay.
Which Ray? Oh, Ray. Okay, I'm Lee.
That was Ray. That was not me.
Must be some other we can think of, guys. Anything else?
No buy puss in a bag. Never buy puss in a bag.
Yes.
That's what the men they use.
Okay.
Yeah.
At primary school, I remember at primary school, the most common insult was where bones are not provided.
Dogs
No,
are not
they're not
invited.
invited.
No dogs are. No dogs are invited. No bones are provided.
Provided.
Mhm.
Mm.
Yep.
That's rude.
The common insult.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Can we move on now to old wives' tales?
That is the one.
The old umbrella in the house.
So,
Yes.
if you open the umbrella in the house,
Yes.
You won't get married.
Yep.
you won't get married.
So they say,
I remember them saying, if you wear 1 foot of shoes,
Yes, Gary.
Your
Your
mother
mother got dead.
your mother was dead.
1 foot of shoes, your mother got dead.
Dead.
Mother was dead.
Mm.
oh, where we get them things, man? And if you step on a crack,
You're gonna break your
What?
back.
you
You're gonna
break it.
break your back.
You mustn't walk on the ladder.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And one more black puss. Where you go? What now I'm saying?
Yeah, if I'm,
Um,
if I'm black,
Yeah.
If it's
Cross the road before you must turn back. Oh yes. Yeah,
because it's bad
journey.
luck.
Yeah,
It's
Bad
bad luck.
Mhm.
Or if you point on grave, if you bite your finger and put
Bite
it
your
in.
finger.
Right. 10 times. 10 times.
no such. If you point and you have to bite all 10 fingers at once.
Mhm.
Hey, you ever hear this one? When you're coming in late, when you reach your door, you turn your back and you walk in.
Yes.
Back
Backwards.
ways.
So I
Why-
don't
and
carry
they
the
say-
duffel with you.
They say if you got dead,
Okay,
yeah,
leave
don't
it
tell
up
nobody you're
outside.
gone, just leave.
Cause the duppy are gonna follow you go home.
Hey, just leave. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah.
You must
I remember if you lose a tooth,
Mhm.
throw it on top of the house and
Oh,
say,
for the-
Rata,
for the-
Rata, take me old
Rata,
teeth
take
and
it.
give me
Rata,
new
And give me
one.
new teeth.
Oh, yes, it's true. Me
Rata,
Yeah.
rata, take
I
old
remember
teeth
that
and give
one.
me new teeth.
And there is one if you're left eye jumping or you're not
Yes.
involuntary, somebody will chat you.
Your
That
Anna,
one
which
say,
hand?
you're going to laugh.
Or if your foot
the
bottom
other
are catch
one,
you.
you're going to cry.
Somebody are gonna die.
If your
If
foot
your foot
bottom
bottom
scratch it
catch
when
you,
you walk
walk
on
on
grave.
grave.
Yes.
Oh, they
There's
say,
one. There's one when we're going to
Scratch
school. They say if you give somebody something, don't you take it
And you
back.
take it
Something
back.
happens.
you get a big cocoa.
Yeah.
You're growing bump in your back or
Yeah, you
something.
can throw some.
They get something over your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
And don't
Yeah.
sweep your house at night because you will get poor.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right. So you're sweep out your
Mhm.
luck.
My gosh.
And they have this one if you're sweeping at night outside, you sweep the dust through the door. You said, family, move yourself out
Yes.
the way.
Yes.
If you got throw water, you have to say, shh.
Excuse me.
Don't
Excuse-
walk up. You don't throw water upon the duppy.
But I wake up with Duppy.
Run duppy. What clothes them used to wear? Oh, that go.
What? Clothes for who?
For run duppy.
You
Red.
must wear red.
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 Oh, yes.
No, you must
Red.
Wear red for run duppy.
you
Yes,
must wear
and
your
if your
clothes
husband
inside
dead, you
out.
must put on red underwear.
You
Listen,
wear
I-
wrong.
Wear
hold
wrong
on.
side.
Listen, this one is a bit risky. In the death business here, what I used to hear, if
Stop.
the
Wait.
husband dead,
Stop.
Mhm.
The 3 risky one come up. Are you bring them up?
listen, shut up. They say if your husband dead or if the wife dead, you have to trim up some of the pubic hair and put in the
Yes.
The
casket.
casket.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
they don't come back.
I've never
Yes,
heard
yes.
that.
Or wear your underwear inside out.
Inside out.
That's what I've heard. That's what I've heard.
Right.
Or you have a past, like if it's the parent of or a grandparent of a small,
Or
child.
pass the baby over the casket.
I've seen that. I've
Yeah.
seen that happen when my cousin died when I was about 12, 13. And they did that. Just pass it, pick them over the casket. I mean, I wonder what them do. What them
Yes. Or you have to put pin in there, put pin in the dead people, put
broke
bottom.
up for the pin of their foot.
Yes.
Yes.
I plant the dead with a corn.
And fried peas. Fried peas.
Hold on, stick a pin.
Yeah.
Stick a pin. When I was in Florida, and at church, there was this church brother who died.
Mm-hmm.
And the wife, I remember one day we were at the wife, after his burial and thing, we were at his house talking with her. And as Marjorie said, everybody got church. I got church for prayer for it. and she said from she was born is the best sex she have had since her husband dead. She said the husband would come at night and have sex with her. And it's the best sex she have had. I could not believe that a church goer was saying something like that.
The duppy was gifted.
Yeah.
Whoa. Want to get that?
High five.
Yes.
Oh my.
Satan was actively enjoying himself.
Yeah.
Here, my lord.
Gary, you're going in and out. I don't know why, but you're going in and out.
Who is that, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sound.
Any other old wives' tales, guys? Anything?
Yes, if you cut a baby nail with scissors, them are got teeth.
Yes, I heard that one.
Oh.
You never hear that.
You have to bite it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or use a nail clip. You mustn't use scissors.
Okay.
Okay.
Or if people come at your house, say unwanted guests, or they must stay too long and you want to get rid of them, you have to
You
go.
turn up the broom.
Put the broom back at the door.
And put
Turn it upside down.
you have to start the broom.
Oh, my
Yes.
Okay.
What did you do? What did you do if you're cooking and piece of food drop out of the pot?
And said somebody was dead hungry.
They used to push one stick through it and stick it to the ground.
That's all.
Why, Ray? Why?
I don't know. That's what they used to do.
To feed the spirits.
Or somebody coming to get some and you don't want to get none. So
How about the rolling calf stories?
oh Lord,
That if you take rice, if you take rice water and wash your face, you will see dumpy.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, I heard that one too.
And it's the same if you take cedar leaf. If you take a cedar leaf and bore two whole through it and put it away, yeah, you will see dumpy.
Yes.
Yeah, Cheryl Boudillis is saying you plant the navel string on the fruit tree for it to be bountiful, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Heard that.
And I know my navel string there.
Hold on. Ray, here's a risky one. I learned that as a boy, if you knock your member against Papa tree.
Yes.
But Gary, at the same time, they say if Papa tree plant against the window, you become impotent.
Well, no say.
Yes.
God.
They say you have a Papa tree near the window, you can't perform as a man.
Or if you eat potato bud, you cannot.
Yes. That one too.
Potato bud. Never heard that one.
Never heard.
Then boy potato bud when you're done.
Oh,
It's just a peony wall in your house during the daytime you get visitor.
Peony wall in Friday.
Or if you need statue.
Just a peony wall in your daytime in your
Visitor coming.
you get visitor, yes.
Yes, I heard that one.
Or if your knee scratch you, if your
have to change your bed.
Later.
No, if your knee scratch you, you have to change your bed.
You change bed.
I saw.
Yes.
Okay.
never heard.
And if you put on a knife and it turn on the back like this,
Yes.
Somebody traveling.
You're gonna
Yes.
move.
You're gonna move.
Yeah.
If you
You move plenty time, I mean, there was no knife.
maybe you never see it, but probably other people in your household see it.
gosh.
What about the one that they say about people who throw stone behind them? They never go back home.
Oh, hold on.
Yes.
No, they have.
Oh, it's not so. You
That's saying.
Something
No,
Something could I like
No,
that.
when you fling stone behind you, you don't go
Yeah.
back to where you.
You know, go back to
Yeah,
where you
go
come
back
from.
to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's one that says, anyway, New Year, find out that gonna happen to you the rest of the year. Anyway, daylight for New Year, they had this
Yes,
at that.
yes, I've
Yeah,
heard it, yes.
I heard that one.
Yeah.
That's why everybody try to get to church.
Right,
I'm trying to
right.
do something productive. New Year,
And
catch something productive.
don't throw away your stick before you finish cross the river.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
In the chat, Miss Althea Hamilton is saying, if you eat okra, the birth of the baby is easier for a woman.
Oh Lord.
You could have fooled me.
Me, I say
Hello.
Cersei. Yes, if you drink
Hello.
Cersei, you give you the clear continents.
Okay.
Somebody told my husband that when I was expecting my first child,
Mhm.
and every time I didn't like okras, right? And he brought it and said, no, my Marjorie, it's good for you, man. The baby will born easy. And he brought an entire caucus bag full of okra.
Whoa.
I had okra fried, okra braised, okra baked, okra tea, okra soup. Any way you could prepare okra, Marjorie Paul has had it. Okra scrambled egg, okra everything.
Did it
When
help?
the bag finished, I said to my neighbor, Lord, thank God the okra done. He brought another bag.
Your neighbor
I
must
see him
find you.
coming in. And it was the longest labor I've ever had, 1.5 days.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Tell him the
Not
deal.
so.
It fails. It fails.
Yes, it didn't
Never
work
fail.
for me.
If she never had it, it would have been much worse.
You see?
Uh-oh.
But my daughter
Hello,
loves
sister
okra.
Gilbert.
That's the only thing.
Man, Ray, the two Rays. And then you guys ever used to throw love bushman girls' friends when I grew up?
We
Yes.
show love bush everywhere. Everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
What me grow to understand that this bush never did, no matter where you put it.
Yes. True, man.
And
I
Love
love
bush.
bush. Over people's fence.
there
Yeah.
was when I was
Kill
going
it.
to primary school, there was a
Parasite.
thing called love letter. I don't
Yes.
know if you ever know it. A folded leaf. I don't know why, but you used to open it. You take a time and open it. I mean, I open your card in the girl's name just to make sure. But if it tear, not go on. So you have to open it.
Heritage value.
Not now go away with me.
Boy,
AKA,
I tell you, some
AKA
things we did
texting.
as kids.
That is our day texting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And with 2 candles
True.
scan. 2 candles scan. But you know, I don't know about girls. Boys always have a girlfriend that did not know that he was his boyfriend.
That's,
Oh, Jesus.
that's true, yeah. The girl have no idea. The girl have no
Girl have
idea.
no idea
idea.
about you. No, but you, I'm a girlfriend that, you know.
Wow.
That's why them say two things get the most bad name, dopey and woman.
Duppy a woman. Everybody have a woman and everybody's a dup and everything's a duppy.
Yeah.
And thief too. Thief get bad name too.
Guys, and Jamaica call them Miami. Anybody do any mermaid stories?
Oh,
Oh,
Lord, don't
Jesus.
talk about the mermaid story.
I
That's a
remember
duppy.
Mama.
Yeah, River Mama they used to call it. Yeah. Mhm. And why is it that the River Mama always a comb they here?
Always
Always
have a golden comb.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because they were
You
the
see about
only
River Mama over Outram, you know?
Just
Never see about River Mama over Outram.
That's true?
Ocean. Fish or ocean.
the only thing I noticed.
I see about some big fish in the ocean river.
You know what I noticed though?
Mm.
Mermaid never black. They always white.
With
White.
long hair.
True.
No, golden long.
Always long. Always
Pretty long hair.
These
Yeah.
are 4 parents that were in Jamaica. The white people that come from England.
Mermaid. Yes.
Mermaid. But I was watching an interview the other day. Some people who drowned around the backwater. And those people who live around there actually believe in this mermaid
They
thing.
say mermaid is always in the rhyming, Rio Grande.
Prayer cover.
Right Cobra, right at the flat bridge, right Cobra, yeah.
Really? What I wonder what kind of stories they said they see This creature.
And they find the scales, some humongous scales that too big for any fish.
Even though they believe it, because even when people drown there, they tell us that they have to feed the mermaid. That's what they say. Even now they believe it.
Yes, sure.
But remember one time they talk about the coffin with Mr. Brown going around. Anybody ever really witnessed anything like that? Because that was a big talk one time.
But
that is when Hobie was king in Jamaica.
The three wheel coffin.
And the frog a coat to the lock on the mouth.
That's right.
So, but
That was in high school.
as a kid growing up, the most scary thing was when they tell us, "Sweetie man, I come."
Sweetie man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweetie man.
Catch a man. Catch a man.
I remember one time put my primary school empty in about 5 minutes.
I was
Well,
scared out of my mind.
In a black car. In a black car.
Yeah.
Yes.
The black car.
who is that, John? Is that Jean?
That look like Jean.
Yes.
Is that Jean?
Yes,
Is
it
that
is
my friend?
Jean.
My friend Jean.
Yes,
Jean, my girl.
Hi, Marjorie.
Hey, sweetie.
Ray, someone is in trouble now, Ray.
Hey, me not say nothing.
Hello, Jean. How are you, Jean?
Hi, everyone. How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good.
Good
Can I
to
ask
see
for the
you.
margarita?
This is soursop juice
Okay.
Yo.
Boy.
to settle my nerves because of some people.
Yo.
Yes,
Yeah.
my dear.
Settle it, because I know who them some people is.
And I welcome.
Anyway, when you continue the show now, man, let me know where to reach.
Come on, give me some proverbs. Give me some proverbs.
Jamaican
Hey, you
Proverbs.
remember Wrigley's gum? So if you eat it and you swallow it, it will tie up your throat.
The truck.
Yes, yes, I remember
Any
that.
gum.
If you eat fruit, and you swallow the seed that go in your belly. What a tree will
Belly,
go in your
yes,
belly.
I hear that, right?
Oh, I said, woman, nothing climb a fruit tree, only fruit with sour.
Yes.
Send them
Oh,
for the
that-
yaki, they open quickly.
Are they not supposed?
My Lord.
Oh, out of order. That
Are they
is
say if you want to do it, you're pregnant.
Mrs. Rayner,
Yes,
You
sir.
you should know a lot of these ghost stories seem like how you did live a cemetery.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord.
I should go Anglican church with the graveyard in the churchyard.
Sanji, don't make him, don't carry him with you. Don't be story. I know it's my brother. Cause my brother walks street at night, all day, all night. So him know all it up with him.
Who that?
My brother.
You talking Phoebe?
Remember, so by 6 o'clock by the time it get dark, me gone, you know.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, boy.
Oh, but they used to say every 6 hours medicine at the sea. So if you go see 6 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the evening or midnight.
You get healing.
Yes.
Me never really hear that, but me hear that when you must go see early morning and sap yourself with the water and it gives strength and it fix all the pain and the joint and all of that.
So, Jean, you need to go.
You think I lie? You think I lie? me need the whole of the Caribbean Sea.
Yes.
Hey, you need some of the Pacific Ocean to come California.
Huh?
Too much fire out there.
That's a country away, you know, California far, you know.
I'm coming out there. I want to see the dub team.
You know the limousine is waiting on you, Gene. I
Oh,
told you.
jeez, I'm said this damn COVID, man. And I pray to win, no, man. No, man. Mr. Raymond, I can't wait to come out there because now that I know you was out there, I was looking forward to it in that side.
Yeah.
Anybody here in that cold weather? Ray,
Don't even talk.
No,
The
not
weather
that
this-
Ray.
The weather this morning was
cold weather.
11 degrees with a -3 feel. A -1 feel.
It's
What about-
28. It's 28 outside with the wind chill of a -35. It's nice.
Where you are?
Wow.
Where are you?
Canada.
in Ottawa.
Oh, my
Oh.
sister.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yes.
God.
That name Cowell.
Boy.
Sonia, keep it.
Yeah.
Hello. All I can do is show you some white rum. I can't do nothing else.
What's your climate up there like, Sanji?
Paul,
Cold.
it's about 6 degrees.
Honestly,
Oh, we're doing good right now. We are 26. It's going good. We're going good.
honestly,
I 619144.
hearing you people talk about your inches of snow. You know what inches of sunshine we have to deal with down here every day?
I can't stand you, Gary. I can't stand you.
I
Well,
got
show them
sunshine
what.
this morning, rain this afternoon.
I was there last weekend and I basked in some of the sunshine.
Saw you, Ray. I could at one
Yes.
stage, me say, at one stage it looked like you never wanted to put on back no clothes.
May I tell you, baby, it was nice down there, Simon.
Yeah, tell you.
I say I can't find you at the door.
Sonia, of all
Uh-huh.
places to live, why you went up to Canada?
Now one boyfriend me father come up here, sir.
And you never go back.
You know? And that me say me throw a stone.
And you slap for the back of him.
Yeah.
Well, I hope him keep you warm up there.
By the bedroom phone and call her. They
Is that why he must live over that place? No?
I'm going to show you what outside look like. I don't know if you
Wow.
can see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep it.
Wow.
That was this morning.
A beautiful picture for a postcard.
Yep, true.
Nice.
That's what Gene say all the time.
But Garfield,
I almost couldn't
Georgia
find the
is
car this
bad
morning.
these days.
What's that?
Oh,
I couldn't find
Georgia
the
is
car
bad
this
these
morning.
days, man. You guys getting all 30-something degrees up in Georgia.
No, I'm not in Georgia. I'm in Orlando.
No, I don't think is a girl is a problem.
Orlando is cold too.
Today's high was 68. So you guys can eat your heart out. Today's
Yeah,
high was
I had on my jacket.
68.
68.
68.
That's
What
a
was
nice.
Florida?
That's the temperature in the room.
Are your age? Are your age? Are your age?
That's a good one. That is a good one.
I'm getting there, not yet.
See the temperature, guys. But guys, we have got to meet like this more often, man. We got to meet like this
Yeah.
more. I'm just about this Zoom thing, just to see if we can get other people, coming on, give them the link and see what will happen. I'm
Gary,
hoping.
I know you want to do it virtually because I know that some people can't wait to really
get you.
have
Get you.
that personal.
I
No.
want to be.
I tell you,
No,
I
we
Gene
need to
want
have
to
the
get a meeting.
reunion.
but
We
the
need to have
reunion,
the
Gene, I
reunion.
don't know. I don't think he's gonna be there, Gene.
Did I
I
tell you?
hear he's
Why?
gonna be in Africa.
No, but with Africa, then we don't have the reunion in Africa then.
I want to be at that meeting.
Didn't I tell you guys I switched to Titchfield?
I noticed that and you see me say loser.
No, man, it's all right. Faye Morris went to Titchfield for a time, so we could ask Faye when is their reunion. And once Gary reached there, we'll go over there too.
Oh, yes.
What are you guys? Shower me with love and kindness? Fine.
I am praying. Gary, you have to pray. May I pray for you? Say Gene and Rosie, they'll come together with you.
No, we are. We have to give him a proper one and him learn him lesson.
Gene, Rosie, and Track baby. Those three,
Oh,
Gary, I'm sorry for
no.
you.
Me after Track baby. Me want to hurt her. Me want to hurt her.
That like a rich face.
Fiercely. And everything he put everybody name in it. I want to get her.
I'm glad I'm a saint.
That mean you're in trouble Track baby and leave me alone.
Sanjay.
Gene, you know I'm on your team.
Gene, you know I have your back.
Gene, you know I'm on your team. Even
I
though
know,
Leonard
baby,
and
I know
Garfield,
you're on my
that
team.
I'm a traitor.
Yeah, they call
No,
me
man, you're
traitor.
not a traitor at all. Far from that.
They said, Gary tell me say last week, say me go licky me.
Them couldn't
Why me end up
invite
with
him
Rosie?
because the food wouldn't share.
Eh.
Eat like
And
a
you
bird.
remember, quite a few elderlies were there, so you couldn't invite him, and then the food run out.
Oh Lord.
Garfield need to start make some proverb because when him ready, him favorite thing is that it is to what list. That is his favorite word, no, what list.
Or colloquialism. Is it worthless or workless? Which one?
Worthless.
Worthless.
W-T.
Yes, but them say
W-T.
workless.
What? L-I-S-S.
Worthless.
Between W-T
What?
and
Yes.
Worth. Worthless.
W-U-T-L-I-S-S.
That's what Garrett called me every day.
UK.
But that is some part of Jamaica,
Some
but
people say
some part
K.
of workless.
No, it's T. It's W-T. What?
Yes, but some say workless.
That's
Yes,
right.
Jamaicans say walk. Walkless.
Is
I mean, them say them say surfy ticket and all them things. So
And
Only, yes, you remember I sent
flim.
one tune about
And flim.
flitters.
and
and
flip,
flitters and
flip.
and shrimps. What them call shrimp now?
Shrimp.
Swims.
Shrimps.
Shrimps.
That's it, Margie.
And them-
That's it.
And them
Swims.
said dynamite. They don't say dynamite. They said dynamite.
Dynamite, yeah.
We all used to say that until we were educated.
I
Flitters.
went into
Flitters.
the super.
From flitters.
So,
Yeah.
but Gary, you must can
Flitters.
make even flitters.
You can't make nothing, G. Nothing. You can't make nothing.
Why must I eat when I can bite?
Yeah, but you then say,
Just buy
You
it.
put-
That.
your mouth look like when flitters drop in a coal aisle.
When
No, whatever you want there.
I went into the grocery store, so I picked up some pomegranate with my fast.
Pranganat. Pranganat.
Yes, mister.
Yes.
They look at me like I had horns growing out my forehead. I'm like, what? I said, how much for the pomegranate?
It's true, they don't know what you're talking about when you say pomegranate.
No, it's pomegranate. I'm like,
I remember.
Okay.
I love avocado. And I remember I first coming to this country.
That's a pear.
I go,
I can't wait to get a pear. You know, them things are they had a pear. When me say no, that is not the pear. That is not the pear. So we had a little conversation there, which it was in dispute because me don't know that the pear. You know, telling you. But us, Jamaica unique. You know, we call everything
Very.
different.
Yeah.
But
And
you know,
everybody,
Jamaica-
I'm going to have a drink
follows.
once.
And everybody follows. All when it's wrong, them are follow it.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
what?
the Asian pear shapes different from the American pear. The Asian pear look like an apple. The shape
It's round.
the apple.
Yeah.
And
But
white.
it's the same texture of the American pear, but the shape is different.
Right.
I once went somewhere and ordered a drink. And he asked me what I wanted, and I said I want creme de menthe. So him said, creme de menthe, what that? So I said, you don't know creme de menthe, this is supposed to be a reputable place, right? So I said, you know creme de menthe? He said, yes, I know creme de menthe.
Wait, let me ask you something. Jamaica people sit down around a table drinking. How do you know the Jamaican?
They're very
It's-
loud.
it's-
Of the ice, and him finger turn the ice.
Shaking the glass with the ice.
It's shaky glass.
And
Everything has
use
to
him
be
finger
equal.
to mix it on.
Yes, it has to be equal.
Ah.
It has to be equal. You can't drink the water left the rest at bottom. You have to equalize it.
Oh. Oh, God.
It's funny. That is.
I-
But back
And
to this.
another way you can know all American drinkers, you know. Them have a big they have a big bottle of beer and passing it around. Jamaicans don't do that.
Oh,
there's
gross.
something there. But you know
That's
that
gross. Yeah.
that's social. That's so. When I went to Korea, and the students would take me to lunch, or dinner, whatever it is. They're a very social set of people, and they go and they order one drink and they get 2 straws. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, when are they going to do that?
Ask her for his number.
But Ray,
that is what they do. They'll two
Ray,
person go to lunch, one big drink,
Ray,
and they have 2 straws.
but Ray, you're not Ray again. Looking at your name now, I realize you're a Guan Sung Lee.
Yeah, that's what, that's my Korean name.
What's your Korean name?
Lee Guang Sun.
Lee Guang Sun?
Yes.
Yeah, it translates.
Guang Sun means ray lights.
Translated it means
sun, the rays of light. So and the Lee is my last name, but it's Guang Sun. Guang Sun is laser light. That's what the kids give me name over there.
I think it means Craven boy.
Yeah, so social. Yeah, I like that social. It goes on, and I eat from one plate, one main dish.
Plate.
And I look in your plate and I see something I want. I just take it out and eat it.
No,
Yeah,
no, I fight that.
Yeah, that's what they do in Korea.
But that's how they eat in Sri Lanka too.
No, don't
In
touch
Sri
my
Lanka,
plate.
that's
No.
how they eat.
Yeah.
I had some Sri Lankans here. The guy who is the minister of finance, his wife and my neighbor, they are Sri Lankans, and they had a dinner. And I see them going from plate to plate, and I say, "What is that?" And they eat with their hands.
Yeah.
I said, "Dear God, what is?" And I was in shock, and she said, "Oh, Jean, you're so stoosh." And I said, "No, but how you can put your hand on my plate?" And she said, "I want that. I want to take a piece of it." And she bite it and put it back.
No, me stab somebody that fork the man. Yeah, Jew. Somebody gets stabbed.
Harry, we have to carry you to the table.
Somebody gets stabbed with a fork. Yeah?
Eat from each other. They eat from me. But you know, in Korea, what they'll do, they'll put the main dish into one big plate, big center plate, and everybody have a smaller dish. And just take from that.
That's the same way they do.
Let's take from that.
That's the same way they do.
Yeah.
And then you take from it and you maybe take the side pieces and put with it, and then no, that is where. So what happened? One of the sides was finished, and I had some left in my plate, and she wanted it, so she just come and take it.
Yeah.
Wait, whose house was that at? Your house?
Slap her hand.
No, next door.
Oh, because my house a fight, man.
That's why it's culture.
No, you can't invite people to your house and fight.
Culture.
You take out my food.
You have to be. You know, when I was over there too, I remember this girl. She hurt her knee, and she was saying, "Oh, it is so painful." And I said, "Hush! Oh Lord, who tell me to tell her hush? She almost killed me."
Yeah.
Who you talking about? Hush! You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm like, "Oh, I'm not. I'm sorry. Hush don't mean you must shut up." Hush.
Okay. Should have did.
Means I'm sorry for you, please. Yes, you have to be so careful of people's culture when you're using words, because you might hurt them unawares.
But just
It's nice hearing this, Ray. Come to think of it, it's good because Jamaicans say anything anywhere.
Yes.
So we get in that trouble seriously.
Wait, anybody? Do you know of any culture that eat the way we do at a dance or a party? I think we are unique in that, you know.
What do you mean by eat the way we do? What do you mean?
Everybody have the little plate and just turn up in a corner. I've never seen anybody.
The Guyanese do that.
Jean, why do you have to come on the platform with salsa? You know that's not cool.
Stushness, man.
No, I'm not stush because
not stushness.
That's what I mean. No, it's not stush about it.
A wickedness.
A wickedness.
Yes, true, son.
I do two types. I have the one with the lime, and I have the one with the one I drink, having liquor white rum. So anytime you start off foolishness.
The only white drink like that.
Gee, you shouldn't say that, because Gary gone with that now,
The only white drink like that we can drink a milk powder, like when you get milk powder primary school.
Milk powder is around your belly. Milk powder is around your belly.
Hey,
Milk
you remember?
powder.
They used to.
Of
So
course,
I
it's on
get
your
it in the
belly.
bathroom,
Yeah.
Gary.
It's
Yes.
on your belly.
Milk powder run your
When we
belly.
get milk powder at primary school, before we get to Mola, either fight or dash up.
Yes, the milk powder. When milk powder came out, that was a great occasion.
Boy.
Why I used to love eat it. I used to love to eat it.
And
No,
it's
man.
never
up,
reach home.
Sugar,
and
I
it's
would
stick up
never
all the way.
reach home yet.
Milk powder. Oh
that
my
makes
man.
God.
It's big, and it's big chunk of cheese.
Choke, you know. If you put too
Oh,
much in your mouth one time, you choke.
It choke.
yes,
Yes.
it's joke.
You don't have enough saliva for soften it.
Anybody
I
see
used to love
stinking?
always,
Anybody
it
see
used to white
stinking
up my
toe?
fingers and
I
You know, I was just about to ask that,
I
Gary.
think it right now.
Thinking too. Thinking
Yeah,
too.
anybody
I
eat
was
thinking
mad you
too?
mentioned
Right
that.
now.
No, some I like that. That me never eat. I can't seem to take the
No,
smell of
no.
it is enough.
That will
The
choke
thing
you if you're not careful, you know.
I never
Yeah.
eat
Yes.
it.
That's all.
choke your
And then
toe.
say if you choke, and then say if stinking to a choke you, you have to eat hog doodle. You never hear that?
Yeah, that's true. I heard that.
Ew.
But you know,
Gary.
if a bat go in your ear, if a little bat fly in your ear, it's
Mm.
only urine can take it out away from the doctor.
I know.
Yeah.
I know if you step on a sea urchin
Yes.
They have to
Right.
keep on your foot.
Right.
because of the ammonia, in the urine.
But you know, I have a friend we come from Antigua and what we call bat. She laugh at me till she nearly dead. Because when
Moth.
we're talking about what we call bat, right? Moth.
Mhm.
Moth, right.
So we say a bat, she laugh. She said, what wanna
The
call
big
it?
one is bat for true.
We say
You
a
know,
bat,
it's,
but them call grasshopper bat.
anyway.
What?
They call grasshopper bats.
It was my pleasure. It was my pleasure as a boy.
And as just a grasshopper, you know, that's a delicacy in some
Yes,
places.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
yes.
It is a
They're
food.
fried
It is
and
a food.
crispy.
It is a food.
Oh my
So
God.
Jerry, you eat frog legs
The-
yet?
The Bible
Who?
recommends grasshoppers.
You,
Who went frog leg? You ate it?
if you eat it yet.
No, ma'am, not eating that. The worst thing I've ever eaten was one time I went to visit my grandparents down in Westmoreland, and I had whooping cough. And
Rat
they said the
soup?
cure. They said the cure for whooping cough is cane
Bush
piece
rat.
rat soup.
Yes.
Well, I tell you, then catch a rat easier than they catch me.
I had that.
I had a
And I eat
neighbor.
it like
I had
catch
a
rat.
neighbor. A neighbor, his son, he had 3 sons. And the younger one had, to what I was told, he had open cough. And the father went to the bush and catch a rat and carry him home and boil rat soup and get it the picnic. And while the boy eating
And
it,
get leptospirosis.
he look at it and he
Yes.
said to dad, he said to his father, said, Daddy, Papa, what is?
Mhm.
He said, it's bird, man, it's bird, drink it. He said, but Papa, bird now have here.
Oh, Lord.
Talking
Oh,
about
God.
soup.
I
My
have a
son-
friend. I have
my-
a friend who told me about an incident. He's a tailor, so he design and make the suits for the cruise. He goes on different. I don't remember which if it was the carnival, but he has the contract to go on them and make
I make the soup. Okay.
the outfit for the music band that plays on it.
Okay. Mhm.
So he said he was running behind that particular time. So he was there trying to catch up. So he asked someone to just bring some lunch for him. So the person came back with his lunch. And he didn't even look at it good. He said he just was there sewing and eating at the same time. So he
Oh
thought
my
he
God.
was eating chicken.
Mhm.
It was frog legs. So the guy
Wow.
come and he had said he would never eat those things. So the guy come and see the empty plate and said, "Man, but you know what you just had?"
That is wickedness.
He said,
Yes, Ray, that's wicked.
him said chicken. And you guys, he said, "No, that's frog leg." Him said, "Well, Raymond, from that, I kept eating frog legs."
No, sir. You know what?
My son,
In some of the Caribbean, they call it mountain chicken.
Spring.
Spring chicken and all that.
Spring chicken.
Oh, it is
But,
in Montserrat. It is called mountain chicken.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, disgusting.
Yeah,
my
I've
son,
never
Not
had it,
eating it.
but people say it's tasty and it is
Mm.
it's lean and everything.
I
So
don't care what they say.
Lean.
Not touching
Gary,
it.
I am with you now,
Wait,
Gary.
for a long
No,
time,
Frank.
I didn't eat eggs, For a long time, I didn't eat eggs because one morning on a program, I hear a doctor said eggs were chicken menstruation. For years, I never touched it.
But
my son doesn't
when you eat egg, you eat the whole chicken, the feather and all.
exactly. My
Egg is
son,
baby chicken.
Huh?
my son
Egg is
doesn't
baby
drink soup.
chicken.
Oh,
You know
boy.
why he doesn't drink soup?
Well,
His grandmother made chicken foot soup when he was about 3, and he was stirring it, and he looked on it, and he said, "Grandma, why there's baby finger in my soup?" And from that day, that child has not
Can't get him
drinking
to
soup.
drink it.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
I could never drink chicken foot soup because all I could see was the chicken then just walking around in the doodle. I couldn't touch chicken foot soup.
Well, I have a friend from where is she from? Indonesia, and she said the only part of the chicken they don't eat is the beak.
Jesus.
Is the beak.
Really?
They say they cook the complete chicken. Is
Oh
they
my
just cut the
God.
beak off and the nails off, and the whole chicken is eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
But
That's
I
gross.
used to love chicken foot soup
Nope.
until one day I went down to somebody's house in Trelawney, and she said she had cooked chicken foot soup if we wanted some. And I said, fine, thank you. When the woman brought the chicken foot
The
soup,
yellow part.
It have
the
the toe.
toenail and the dirt under the
Jesus.
Listen,
The
from that day,
toenail there.
I can't eat. I don't drink it again.
Nope.
Your belly full same time.
That turned me off. So I mean, to this day, I can't have it. I don't
You
have
can't
it.
have it.
Throw it and throw it away.
There's some things I'm not going. There's some things I'm not going to touch.
But I've had snails and cockles and mussels.
You mean escargot?
You know, but
Cargo.
we all went to this restaurant in Montreal,
Uh-huh.
and everybody only spoke French in there. So we had to make a choice on the menu. We didn't know what it was. That one looked a little interesting, and it didn't sound like it's something too dangerous.
Me nah,
We wrote down what it was. We never had cell phones at that time. Wrote down what it was, and when I came back down to Toronto, I asked my niece who spoke French. And she said, "Oh, Auntie B, you had snails and
No, probably
cockles and
France.
mussels."
I had it in
I
Paris.
said, "Oh my
Never like it
God."
at all. My children and husband like it, not me.
No. Well, here's my thing. My kids always said, "Dad, you don't want to experiment. You're not adventurous." If I cannot read the menu, I don't eat there. I will eat the same thing. Listen, one of my favorite restaurants is Red Lobster.
Yes.
I eat the same bloody thing every time. When they see me come in, they know what I want. I'm not changing. I'm not trying nothing new.
That's me, Gary. We don't want nothing. Give me the chicken. Give me the chicken and the fish. We don't want all fish.
Chicken and fish
I will
and
not touch.
vegetables. I
Give
won't
me
go
this.
away from those things.
Sanjay,
Chicken-
are you adventurous when it comes to food, Sanjay?
No, I'm not adventurous at all. No,
What's up?
I'm a Jamaican. I that's what me eat.
No, Jamaicans not adventurous with you. Most
No.
Jamaicans.
Yeah.
What's up?
But
Me don't
I
want
like-
adventure.
I had a
When it comes
cousin
to
of
food,
mine.
I want no adventure. No,
We
Yeah,
stick
no
to
adventure.
what we know. We stick to what we know.
Yep. And give me plain rice. Me want to know like them rice and peas. Just give me plain rice, white rice every day.
me don't know
I will
rice
eat.
and
I will
peas,
eat
me don't
rice
want
with rice.
Very
Just-
Where
Oh,
say you go
Lord.
Wuhan? Where say you go Wuhan?
I will eat rice.
Down there.
But Jamaica,
Another thing I do. Another thing I don't eat.
You know, when I was over there, Gene, I almost had pork one time. You know.
Yes.
I went up and it's well seasoned and looking nice. And my friends said, "Oh, yeah, you can have that." And me look at it good. And me said, "No, sir, I told it me want this, you know." And when me realized it was really pork. In China, if you go to China, when I was over in China now, anything that is meat is pork. Anything else have names, but meat is pork.
Pork.
Then I eat the pork. Just eat the pork and ask for forgiveness next day.
No, no, it's true. I had some guys from Air Jamaica here one year, a reunion, Air Jamaica reunion, and I hosted them. And I did some stew jerk pork. And let me tell you something, the man, them eat it, and one of the guys, after the Rasta guy eat it, him come to him and say, I like him and I say, Gary, what did you eat? This is your pork. And him say, man, the food tastes so good, we just bless it and call it fish. I nearly died. No, the man eat it. And him is a Rasta, full-fledged Rasta. I couldn't believe it.
Backslide, him and a full Rasta.
Yeah,
Rasta.
just ask it. Just ask for forgiveness. Just ask for
That's him
forgiveness.
saying, just bless it and call it fish.
Okay.
When you travel, you have to.
No, sir.
I was in China. We had the Christmas dinner. They had a Christmas dinner for the Americans, and I was included in it. Even though I'm Jamaican, but they call me American because I go from America. Anyway, they had so they in China they eat a lot of pork, a whole lot of pork. So for the Americans, so they make chicken. So I'm so deep in this chicken, man. I was deep in this chicken, enjoy my chicken. When I look at one piece of the chicken, he said, what's that? What is? They have pork embedded in the middle of the chicken, wrapped like a pig in a blanket. I'm like, oh no.
Oh boy.
So you got to be very careful of what you eat when you go to a party.
Even here for the Thanksgiving, I don't follow on turkey, because every time you mention turkey, all I see is a junko. All I see is a junko.
No, Gary. No, man, you have to come back home and go back again. You mean to tell me that not even the culture you can change?
No, I see junk. I see junk.
I don't like turkey. I don't like turkey either. The wing and the leg. Nothing else. I don't want no other part of it. I don't have nothing to do with it.
A smoked turkey is nice. No. A smoked turkey and bake it tastes good. And a jerk turkey tastes good.
Pass and junko.
But do we before it's Americanized thing? Do we ever eat turkey in Jamaica?
What they call it? What they call it?
No, but it's
turkey wing.
Turkey neck.
You remember, son? Remember Mr. Turk used to be up on Mr. Clemens Hill?
Yes.
Right. And they were so ugly.
Yeah, they were ugly. Ugly for
the
turkey and guinea chicken and all that.
Yes, that's right. That's how we carry on.
The peacock. Peacock never used to over there too?
Peacock. Yeah. No, you peafowl. If you call him Peefy bed, they run and beat.
They run it right.
It better be garling.
There is one that them say if you wet bed, it run you down.
Yes,
okay.
Over here, they call turkey vulture. They call the crow, the junko, turkey vulture.
Yeah, turkey vulture.
Turkey vulture. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Them tough, I see one mash up a woman car front. The man hit the turkey vulture.
Yeah?
Oh, I think I junko you talk about.
Mash up the car front.
Then I same thing.
But Gary, anything mash up the car these days, kind of make out of nothing.
Yeah, true. Then
so anyone eat duck?
Yes,
no, I've never tried it.
I've had it, but I don't like it.
I've never. I
have a duck. I have a rabbit.
I'm a creature of
a rabbit.
Yes, my thing is just fish and chicken and vegetables. I don't go away from it. But I have a brother. He is very adventurous where food is concerned. Eddie. Oh gosh, Eddie will and follow all of the food channel and him do all of the cooking too. So
what?
It sounds like I'm the only vegan here.
No, I'm trying that now. I'm not
a vegan, but I don't eat meat. I don't eat I'll eat fish. But but no.
It's all this abomination them come about tofu. What kind of foolishness is that?
I don't do tofu.
Tofu. I mean
I don't eat tofu. I'm a vegan, but I don't do tofu.
So you do mushrooms. You do mushrooms.
No.
Dop your umbrella.
Mushrooms.
So you just do just the regular vegetables, asparagus,
And
cabbage.
I use gluten and
say anything.
gluten
Say
flour.
anything as a mother she don't touch.
Thank you.
Anything that do what?
As a mother. Anything
Oh, okay.
as a mother.
No, all them stush vegetable me no like, cause when my wife prepare them, them think they too stush, man. Give me callaloo.
What you want? Callaloo?
Here two dumpling and pizza.
Callaloo and cabbage.
Yes. Yeah, but you're talking about asparagus and
I
mushrooms.
love them. I love them. Brussels sprouts, I love them.
Right, Marjorie?
Yes.
Eggplant and
But
all
you
of
want to
those.
hear a story?
I love eggplant too.
Hear this story.
I eat Brussels sprouts.
My cousin visited Jamaica when I used to live down there. She came to Jamaica. I was pregnant at the time. So I took her down to Oterius and said, well, I can't stay too far from my doctor who is in Kingston. So she was staying at a hotel down there. I dropped her down there. I picked her up back 3 days later. She said, hey, Marjorie, we went to this rafting and they gave us some soup with some itty little bits of meat in it. Did you know what that is? I said, that sounds like cow cod soup. She said, cow's cod? What's cow's cod? So I said, that's the cod of the cow. She said, cow's cod? I've never heard of that. So what's that? It was really nice though, but I'd like to know what it is so someone can make it for me. I said, well, that's really the penis of the cow. Oh my God, I want to vomit. You had that 3 days ago. You said it was nice. She said, no, but I didn't know what I was having. I said,
that happened to me in my house in Florida.
Oh my God.
I have this friend. As a matter of fact, the Governor General of Jamaica, his brother, we used to go to the same church in Florida. Yes, Patrick Collins' brother. We used to go to the same church in Florida. His wife is a Jamaican, but was raised in England. So they came to my house Saturday for lunch. And my wife, then wife, made coconut soup. and Ivan, my friend's name, she was there enjoying, and she, oh, it's so nice. What is nice? So our husband and laugh. So I said, why you laughing like that? He said, you know what you just have a while ago? He said, no. They say it is cow cod. He said, yes, cow titty.
I have to know what I'm eating. You
man start to vomit.
Oh my God. I have to know what I'm eating.
It was a joke.
You know?
Wait, anybody ever been to port? Go ahead, Sanjay.
No, cow tongue.
Yes.
Yeah,
It smells bad.
I don't want that either.
It smells bad. My
No.
sisters love it, but I don't like it. It smells bad.
I've never eaten it.
Never.
I don't know.
Never tried it.
I know it's eaten, but I've never had the
Cow skin,
skin.
cow foot.
Yeah, I eat cow skin and cow foot.
Anybody ever been to Portland? Anybody been to Portland? There's this thing, a little snail-like creature in the river.
Busu.
And it's called busu.
Busu.
Yeah, man, busu soup.
Yes,
I've had it.
Listen this. Up here in New York, is the first time I hear the word busu. This friend is from Portland, and she's telling me about she go to river and she has busu, and they make busu soup. So me what the hell is busu? What is busu? And she had tell me, she had described it. She said, Lord have mercy, it means a snail which catch up on the rock stone.
Yes.
Busu soup. I was like, what?
Yeah, man, that's big thing. Big thing out here.
When it comes to food, I don't experiment.
No, sir.
Busu, conch soup. I love conch soup. I love Spanish water.
Spanish water, I'll drink a bucket of Spanish water.
I'll drink the whole pot, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need to go curry goat after that.
Curry goat. I must be the only Jamaican man who don't full on pepper. I don't.
Oh.
Because you're weak.
No, I must eat in comfort. Why must I eat them
Hey,
out them on fire?
We're not saying it should be peppery that you can.
No.
No, that is very. You must have this peppery.
Peppery,
taste to it, man.
nice.
Come on.
No,
Scotch bonnet.
I don't.
Curry goat
No.
can be nice to pepper.
Well,
I don't see pepper mentioned anywhere in the Bible. I don't say.
No, pepper is a flavor. It flavors the food.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
of course.
Salt flavors the food. So. Not putting on pepper. Don't give me no pepper. When Master go market and buy pepper and come back, by the time she don't pack up me dash away.
You shall
No,
beat you.
Gary.
But you can't do that. It flavors our rice and peas and all
No,
those
Gary.
things.
Yes.
What's
Yeah,
wrong
What
with you?
happened?
I don't like rice and peas. Give me plain rice.
It's not you alone live.
Hey.
I like
It's
rice and
not you
peas
alone
neither.
live, you know.
All right, I won't get to that conversation. Good thing Master gone
No,
in
but you
bed.
can't do that. That's why I tell you, somebody, I can't wait to see you.
Yeah.
I need.
I can't wait to see you. Why she spoil your body?
I keep telling him I'm gonna give my cousin a call. I definitely gonna give her a
No, man, she need to link up with me, man.
Yeah.
Why?
You don't have to know
Why?
why.
I don't know if this has ever happened to any of you guys. Have you ever mistaken a Jamaican? Like go somewhere and don't even realize that it's a Jamaican?
No.
Well,
Not
some
really.
friends of mine went to DC and they were there's this popular Jamaican restaurant someplace that was it was like the biggest thing. This was many years ago, and they saw this white guy walking and asked for direction to this restaurant, and of course I put on them best American English. And the white man say, oh, okay. Well, the ones right now, make a left, go around there, so. It's like different.
I was downtown and this guy, he white, blue eyes, straight. And he was looking at me and I said to one of my girlfriends, I don't know what my tear for me for. He said, girl, me not look for you. Shocked.
When I used to work in Florida, there's this guy, a coworker of mine. He was Spanish. And one day he came to the office and he was all excited. And he said, Ray, I said, what up? He said, man, I went down to Miami, and I went into this restaurant, a Chinese restaurant, and I ordered food, And when this Chinese man come out, and ask me what me want to do. He sound just like, man. Me could not believe, me say, they're not a Chinese. Oh, you sound like a Jamaican. Oh, you sound like a race.
Out of many one people.
Yeah, but me say, we have all different type of people.
I was just gonna say we shouldn't be shocked, because we grew up with all type of people in Jamaica. That's why you're right.
Yeah.
Out of anyone people.
Yeah,
So
but you see,
yeah,
when you
we
come here,
be
you're
shocked.
different about it because the same thing. I was on the bus one evening going home, and a little lady, they stop and take up this Chinese lady coming on the bus, and here the people get you thinking differently about them things, because like you say, with our Jamaica we have Indian, Chinese, but but you're in New York, you see a Chinese person, you're thinking say a China. They come.
China.
The lady coming on the bus and she said, "Who not go up in the bus? Well, go up front." And everybody's a steer upon the lady. So, Jamaican man, fierce as ever.
Jamaican Chinese man.
Yeah, Chinese woman.
When I'm anywhere and hear the accent, I feel so good though. Like I always want to embrace that person, especially here in Ottawa.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Sometimes me hear it and me hide from it.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. There are times when you have to make them know you're Jamaican. And then there are times when you start to have to, mask yourself.
Oh my God. No. When I hear it here, oh my God, I just like, yes.
Yeah, because you're so far withdrawn from it. But me in New York, when me hear me hide
No.
from it, baby.
But seriously, the most welcoming sound you can hear
Is your
pardon
own
me for saying,
accent.
is a good Jamaican bad word.
Like,
Listen,
wow.
there are times you go somewhere, somebody just called it a good Jamaican. I say, yes, this is home. This
You know,
is home.
I see over here in California, in Palo Alto, you're talking about Silicon Valley. I have a friend, he's a chef, and his sister owned the restaurant, so I go there a lot. But I tell you what,
Where you going for the food? Or
No,
yeah,
man,
well, yeah, definitely, because the food is good. But what I'm saying is that there are more different nationalities that go there way more than Jamaicans. Them love the food. You go there, you see, I mean, a lot of whites, whites and Indians and Chinese. Those three primarily go there way more than Jamaicans.
yeah, I have a friend up in Washington State, and she opened a restaurant a couple years back, and she tell me say she don't have hand to sell the food,
Like Jamaican
and it's
food.
not a Jamaican community, but she just don't have hand to sell the food.
Love the food, good
With the
food.
spice.
It is loved. It
Yeah,
is
very,
loved.
very popular here. Yeah.
With the spice.
The only thing though, in our Jamaican restaurants here in this country, the service take too long, and they have to compete with the Chinese restaurants who just food come out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, the Chinese cook a different type of food from we.
That's the main complaint I hear with both people and the Jamaican restaurants.
You can't cook meat in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes, yeah. And that's why a lot of people will stay away from the Jamaican.
But you don't know. But there's no Jamaican. I have not run into a Jamaican restaurant in the States thus far. Well, down in Florida, maybe I have a couple that has a sit-down environment. It's all a take and go.
No, man, they do have some.
They have a couple in Brooklyn.
Yeah, they have some nice ones around.
There have a couple in Brooklyn.
Like, have you been to the Door?
No.
Where is that one, Sanjay?
In Queens.
Oh,
and the Door is a wonderful restaurant.
Okay.
There's some nice ones in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
If Carol were on tonight, she could have given every one of them.
Yeah.
She could have given every one of
The
them.
Door is fabulous.
Some good ones.
Yeah.
There are some good ones. Jam down.
And them have others, but you know, I'm not in New York again, some of them know, but there are others, you know.
Every Jamaican who come, I think he can cook. I open a restaurant.
That's a true.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah.
It is true.
Because somebody go there and tell them that the food tastes good.
But Jamaicans generally can cook.
Can cook, yes.
Yeah, men.
I realize this now. You know, that's something culture. It's a cultural thing.
But you know,
you can cook.
Sanjay, I know Jamaican men can cook, but me know one who can boil water.
Yeah, we know him too.
Oh boy,
you know how you know that Jamaicans can cook? Jamaicans don't use recipe and cook, you know.
They wing it.
As a matter of fact, you know, a lot of people can cook and don't even taste the part that once and that cooking is on point.
Yeah, that's true.
Jamaican just know a little that and ask me, do you know me I talk about? But Gary don't know what I'm talking about.
Well, I jump into my car and drive, go kiss me, go to a Jamaican restaurant. And I thank heavens for the latest invention. Eat, DoorDash. We did one name. We did one name, Ray.
We don't use those. I use my kitchen.
Grub
Did you see me last week in the kitchen in Florida? Huh?
Yes, it looked like you had drink some vinegar. What was in that big bucket? The vinegar?
The one who am complaining that you're cooking in your pajamas?
Yes.
Oh, me now about no apron. I know apron.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Hey, Ray, when Gene had dust him out, you know, you have to put in a little here and there too, you know.
Oh, you mean? Me, you crazy? Me, my mom tell me, sister.
No, Gary.
Gary.
No bother with it.
My brother and his girlfriend have a little roar. And look at my brother want drop a lick in her hear my cousin behind the in my back. Tony, behave yourself. Lick it bucket, lick it. Behave yourself.
No man, I've always been a gentleman. I don't mess with you.
No,
Ask Sanji if I've ever said anything bad about her. Or Marjorie. I've never said anything.
Go back to the story.
Are full of mischief, like what?
Everybody know that. But you see,
mischief, Sanji.
Margie is such a lady that Margie is not gonna really put you on spot. But you know, everybody know you, Gary. Everybody.
Not me.
Say, me feel it.
You're mixing me up with somebody else. You're mixing me up with somebody else.
We all feel it, Jesus.
Marcia, believe that, Marcia?
Yeah,
Marcia,
no,
Marcia, tell the truth, Marcia. Am I a troublemaker?
He is a good guy.
Thank you.
He is.
Argument
Marcia, did he pay you? How much?
No. He didn't pay me.
Him can't cook for PR. I know it's not money. Him can't love for PR. So
all this cooking thing is overrated, you know.
Yes.
When Marcia cooking, when Marcia cooking, I'm the official taster.
All right.
I'm the official taster.
By the time she done cooking food done.
Before
no can't wash pot like me doing.
Well,
that's all you're good for.
I'll let you cook the pot.
Exactly, Ray.
No, but seriously.
That's good though. At least you're doing something.
Anyway,
Marcia
for not teaching me how to cook.
No, she wanted to protect me from all them fire things and hot I ever splash my head. You're a joke.
Marcia, I want to live somewhere, Marcia. I don't want you burn down the place.
Exactly.
No, I want my skin nice and smooth. No hot oil.
No, this is one time I agree with Gary. As a little girl, when my mother used to call us to the kitchen, I used to wrap up in every kitchen towel. Kitchen towel on me and the elastic band them, and she just come in and she said, come out. Don't bother coming here. Because I don't know what you come in here. You think it's a circus, this?
Wait, hold on.
Protect yourself.
Wait, Mrs. Martin spoke part what?
No, man, you know she speak it better than that. Come on.
Oh my gosh, I would never say Mrs. Martin spoke part.
No, she's not going to speak like how I just said it. Come on.
Oh, okay.
But she just tell me, get out of the kitchen. This is not a circus.
Oh my gosh. What? One day I'm going to master cooking. I promise you.
Oh yes.
Yes. One of these days. And I'm going to invite all on.
By that time we start eat frog leg, we start eat everything we never used to eat.
Cooking, is a joke.
Cooking is an art, man. It develop it as you go along.
You think it's joke? I couldn't cook, you know. I'm not going to lie to you. I couldn't cook, but I'm not going to tell you the story.
Come on, please, we're listening. All right. We cock with ears.
Let me tell you.
That's not tell Gary.
No, I really couldn't cook. I didn't learn to cook. I never had to cook. And as I tell you, all I did was annoy my mother for she run me out of the kitchen.
Oh, okay.
And she did. She did. So whenever she was going to the market, she would leave Carol and I to cook soup, and Carol can cook. But your girl here can't manage at all. So if Carol and I ever vex about anything, I'm a friend of Carol the whole day. I give Carol everything. If we get a cake, if we get cake and we get a slice of cake, we give Carol mine. Just to say, Carol, start the soup, because I'm the older one. And the soup, them coming back and the soup not ready. It not even gone from fire, because I don't know what to start. So I have a friend, Carol. Friend Carol. So when my mother come and said to me, say, she don't know what will happen to me later in her life, you know. So I said to her, I'm going to buy a mini and I'm going to live from friend to friend. I don't need to have no house, no car, no. My mother said that is so worthless. So reach to Bobby now. And me go find this man and him love him belly. Lord Jesus. No, sir. So him come and ask me one day if he cook corned beef and I think it's sweet Irish potato. and green peas and something. And I said to him, no, corned beef is for sandwich. I never cook up corned beef. I don't know what to do. I have to take up the phone and call about a Portbury.
Oh my God.
So he came down to my sister's up at townhouse, and Claudia was there, and she cooked some curry goat, and she offered him some. And him said, see there, his sister can cook, so you can't do nothing. So I said, you don't make for cook.
What list?
Hear that again? Here you are there.
All right, sorry. Worthless.
No, man. No matter how you pretty it up. So the truth is, I really couldn't cook for the first few years, but you can't beat me to it now, though.
How you learn?
I can tell you that.
How you learn?
Yeah?
How you
learn?
Mm-hmm.
For Chinese food, I was trained. I went with a Chinese friend to a guy on Walton Park Road, right at the corner of Walton Park there. And he taught us to the Chinese. Okay. So for Chinese, I got that training. But you see, for the others, it was just common sense. Okay. It's just that I never pay attention to my mother, you know. Mm-hmm. That is the whole truth. I never pay attention. My thing was Mills and Boone and cartoons coming. I never have no time. Every minute, me I study, but me I study Mills and Boone.
Mills and Boone.
To this day, me have a massive Archie collection.
How much pot you burn up?
Whole heap, you know, I'm not telling you, like, well, I'm going to give you one at a time. We're going to beach. We're going to Duns River. Mr. Goff said he would take us, but my mother said she not sending us anywhere. And my father said he won't be here, so him no business. So we decided, say, we're going to cook our own rice and peas. So I was to the rice and peas. Sharna and fry the chicken. Of course, I Miss Goff have to take over the chicken because Sharna and not do it. Me soak the peas overnight. When me get up next morning, I peel frankness on the top of the peas. So me throw the whole of the water and wash off the peas again. You see, when me cook the rice and peas, white rice and peas, me get me tell laughing spoil. My mother laugh, she laugh. I will never forget that. I know if I cook rice and peas, Gary, all you when I like rice and peas, eat it.
Okay, man. All right.
Yes.
It's peas
oh,
and
yes.
rice.
Oh yes, Sanjay, you can't beat me on it now. Trust me. Me have 100 years of chefing on me.
Wow. Mm-hmm. Send some to Gary up at Florida there.
No, my wife's an excellent cook. One memory I have was before we got married, I went down to her house one day when she cooked, and I was helping to wash up the pot. And it was that time this Teflon thing just come in. Mm-hmm. And the coating on the inside of the pot.
Lord,
Miss Kowai.
Must do that.
Oh my God, let's go off the wall of the Teflon coating.
No one understand that man will burn water.
Yes.
No, it burn down the house, you mean?
Burn down the
house. No, sir, I'm not.
My husband is a cook, a Clive cook.
Clive cook? Yeah.
Clive cook. Clive's trained as a cook. He can cook. Something like cook.
Okay. Lord Sanjay. Lord, beg you. Me love that.
Yes. So he cook. And he not taste nothing because he not eat meat. But he will cook anything.
He'll cook it.
Okay. Nice.
All right.
Now that's a good cook.
My husband cooks too.
And put pepper in there?
Yeah.
Yes, he cook pepper. He put pepper.
You're not pepper business.
You don't like pepper. You don't like pepper.
No, I've never really liked pepper from I was a kid. Okay. Never liked pepper. And another one of the only things me quarrel with cooks for is the salt. I know it's bad for you, but you wanna wash off all saltfish all 10 times. No.
Yeah, boy, listen to me. You go there, you know.
You never did all then.
One thing guy before me reach to him, please don't. I forget where the man with them finding at the gully. Every man I forget a lick off of him. That's the story. Everyone will have to get a lick off of him.
I'm gonna go embrace me.
You better start bet some pampers.
You better believe that. I'll put him hand him off go wear pampers.
I'm gonna go embrace me when we meet, man. Honestly. People, when you realize at 11 o'clock?
Oh shit.
Yes,
Really?
that's been good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's 11
It's good.
o'clock.
It's
Say,
good to
good
be in
friend
California.
keep late
Just
company.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Come in with some master
That's
lock.
that's another saying.
Marcella,
Marcel, lock the door.
Can
Good
bet.
friend keep late company.
That's a good one.
I say go. Good friend keep
No.
late company.
Don't
Yeah.
worry, Walla. Just take the next plane and come over. There's plenty room over here.
No, too cold.
But Sarge,
Alex,
that is
come
common.
here.
That is common practice. I guess you're used to it, you know, right?
But
Yeah,
but last time again, last week,
Yes.
last time we were on this thing, Marcia said she go lock the door.
She going like you know. Wait, you remember this saying? When people tell us you're me like Starple, you remember the one?
Yeah. Oh,
Man,
yes.
start with me bad.
That's the
Oh,
meanest
yes.
fruit in
Bad.
Jamaica. That fruit
My
never
sister
drop.
don't eat it because she said it not drop.
Yeah,
Hey.
And she
I-
try pick it and it not come down. So she said she not eat it.
All when you fling a stone and bust it up, it not drop, you
In
know.
our job.
Yeah.
No, but
That's
even
true,
when
man.
it's dry, it stay up on the tree
It's
dry.
still-
It not
yeah,
go
look.
on.
Yeah,
Very
man. All it stay up on the tree dry for real.
Very mean. A very mean fruit.
Yeah,
By
man.
the way,
being bad.
I just said, you know, anybody know a fruit in Jamaica that we call damso?
Yes.
That's called what?
Damso.
I don't know
You
that
chew it.
one.
You chew it.
It is
Damso.
on the same. It look the circle on the damso tree look just alike.
Yeah,
No,
it's a little
Star
smaller.
That's
It's a little
locust.
smaller.
That's
No.
locust.
The tree, not the
The
fruit. The
star
tree.
Oh, yeah, the
The
tree.
tree
Yes,
looks
yes,
just like a
Like star yes.
syrup tree,
Eh?
but the fruit is long,
Yeah.
long about an inch long.
And you chew it.
Yes.
And it
Yeah,
become
yeah,
bubble gum.
Yeah,
No,
Where
I
see
don't
that,
know it.
Sanji?
Purple.
And I know all of the fruit
it's
then.
purple too. Yes, it's
Yes.
purple,
Yeah.
and it
Yeah.
has one big seed there, but you can.
Damso.
It's very stainy, but you after it ripe, you take out the seed and you chew the outside. As Sonia said, you chew it
Yeah.
like that chewing gum.
Yes.
Okay.
The two
I've
fruits
never
I
seen that
hated.
one.
The two fruits I hated was jackfruit and custard apple. Couldn't take that.
You're mad, man.
Jackfruit?
You're mad.
Oh, I
Oh,
love.
Jesus. Oh, you gonna like
Thumbs up.
jackfruit.
They love
Mm-mm.
jackfruit
Yeah.
at all.
Jackfruit.
Too stainy, man.
Jackfruit, man. That's good.
There's a fruit.
Thing.
There's a fruit called.
Come on, people. Have an apple, see?
Oh my! Stop!
It's not apple.
I haven't eaten one of those in like 20 years.
There's some nice bananas there.
All right,
Mm-mm.
all right, Gene, stop. Please stop it.
And you want June plum?
Oh Jesus!
Yes.
Oh no.
I'd have broken our house to get that.
Avocado.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
Gene,
but
stop.
you know a fruit named Dorian.
Near
Gene, you're
what?
wicked.
Dorian.
No, sir.
Doria.
I don't
No.
know that. What that look like?
Gene,
Dorian.
you come with the sour sap juice. I know you're gone to the fruit.
Yes,
You
yes.
know
Just,
something.
it looks just like a jack. It's not in
You're
Jamaica,
right.
but it looks just
No,
like a jack.
there is one
It's
like
in the
lychee.
Philippines.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is the stinkiest fruit you can run into.
Mhm.
That
Yes.
fruit is stink. But if it passes your nose, you can eat it. But man,
Honeycomb.
it looks just like a jackfruit.
Yeah.
Just like a jackfruit.
Oh
Look,
my
yeah,
God,
cousin-
Gene!
cousin to
Tell her
jackfruit.
Gizada.
Gene, don't come up on
Honeycomb.
pro.
Honeycomb.
Don't come up on program again, Gene,
Gene.
please. Come on.
Mind your lip. Mind
Crib.
bees night. Mind bees night.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
But all along, you know which fruit I was afraid of? Guinea.
Oh, Jesus.
Eh?
When I was about
Yeah,
4
man,
years.
it's true, Gary. Them used to fight you about
It is
it.
a, it's
Yes.
a
No.
dangerous fruit. It's
When
a
I was
very
about
dangerous
4
fruit.
years old, living in Black Hill, one slipped down my
Put it on
throat.
his face.
And I remember Daddy had to turn me upside down and give me a
Mhm.
rotten lick and back. The
your
guinea
back.
seeds
Okay.
fly out. The guinea seeds fly out like one miss.
Okay.
And the same lick more and give.
Me know, I never really fooled on that thing, man. Guinea. Mm-mm.
Here is,
Yeah,
here is the fruit I'm talking
You
about.
must do it. You
Oh,
must
Oh,
no.
what?
Jackfruit.
You look at jackfruit.
No, man, I tell you, the
That's
jackfruit is
Dorian.
what he love.
Dorian.
Imagine.
So me and Jackie
Jackfruit.
could then go, somewhere China, then go and saw some man with a whole heap of jackfruit. And then they didn't seem to, the man knew what it was, but people around never knew. They weren't familiar with it, and them sit and get so excited, and the man make them come. They eat jackfruit, they eat jackfruit, they eat jackfruit. It was fabulous.
I couldn't
Has
stand
somebody
the
ever
steam.
know
I
what
couldn't
it
stand it.
It's very expensive in China.
But you know, they say too much eating too much jackfruit give colic. You ever heard that?
They
I
say
see.
Everything
we
you
bind.
colic.
They say bind you.
Too steamy, man.
any too much anything we give colic.
But no,
Thank you.
I
Thank
could
you.
eat any amount of June plum you put front of me. I could eat, yeah.
That
Especially
give
the
colic.
turn on them. Oh my God.
Me see
Yeah,
use the
man.
lunch money and buy.
I've now
Use the
some
lunch money
nice
and
one here, you see?
buy coolie plum.
Gene, stop it.
You're full of worm.
What?
Hog plum did nice, you know. Hog plum did nice.
Hog plum is too much wormy.
Worm or no worm, hog plum did nice.
If you could have closed your eyes and eat, because they love hog plum, you know.
Hog plum. Guava was one of my favorites too.
Yeah, man, guava.
Guava was good.
You know, Patrick Allen used to live right next door to the guava walk. There's a Trinity, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he was principal, I put my
Governor General, no. Mhm.
Yeah.
when he was
Right.
principal, I put my high school.
Remember, so we have guava walk over near we, right?
On the
Yes.
frontier, they say it.
Yeah, the guava walk.
Yes, I'm
over
at
there.
one
Yeah.
at Frontier too. I
Yeah.
remember going there too. I know every guava walk.
So teeth
I
people
had a friend-
guava. Jeez.
Yes, Gary, make me famous for that.
I had a friend when him eating mango, and it's a bucket of mango him eating, you know, but him
You
don't
eat
eat
mango at night.
him don't eat it at day, eat it at night. And him go in the
Night.
Gary,
dark
see how me spoil them
Him
here.
go in the
see.
darkest
Oh,
of
Lord.
the
Gary.
Ooh.
All right, Gene, go on a bit. Turn off your camera, please.
What that?
Turn off
June
your
from the
camera.
peel.
Jesus.
Oh my God, Lord.
That's how me spoil them. No, it's not stew.
A
I
friend
just
from
peel it
Florida.
and leave it in a bowl.
A friend from Florida called me a couple
right,
weeks
remember
ago.
my
and
house.
said, Send me your address. So I
Yes,
said, "What?"
send your address, Gene. Put it in the chat.
Man, and she sent me a big box of June plum. Oh, I stew, I eat, oh man.
I haven't eaten June plum in about 20 years.
20 years, Gary, you
Yeah.
did.
Seriously, about 20 years.
With that
Why?
one.
So Gene, you know how to get to Gary now. Lots of June plum and the baseball bat.
No, man,
No,
let's
no.
start.
Wait,
Stick.
Let me
And the
tell you
coconut
Let's start
stick.
hydroponics.
No, let me tell you, Gene. Peel the June plum and rub pepper pan and give.
That's a wicked rich.
No, Gary, you know what I could do? I could peel it,
Wicked
June,
brute.
or break it open, stuff it with pepper, and seal it back. Every bite and bite him taste it.
Wait, we're not go to church tomorrow.
Yes.
Wicked. Wicked.
Yes.
And everybody got church to pray.
As a margin say.
That's a good one. That is a good one,
You're at the church further from God.
Yes, heard that one.
Yes, near
too.
the church
my
for the
God.
front God. Yes, that's true
Yeah.
too.
What's the worst thing we ever do in a church?
Sleep.
Sleep?
Yeah.
I eat bun and cheese every Good Friday if you can't go to church.
Remember one time when we there one place named Brownsall, we live in. One Sunday, me and one boy decided, say, listen, we're gonna drop the offering plate. You know, when they pass it, we're gonna drop it. And man, when he get to it, at the time, mama would play the organ, you know. Me drop the plate and money scatter all about. And the look me get, because the organ stop play immediately. Mama look.
You know, you licks the deal.
No, me have to get up.
With you.
Hold on, I had to get up, pick up all of the penny them,
That's right.
and then walk around at the vestry.
That's right.
Mama woman at the vestry beat me.
In the church service?
Yeah.
Oh my
Of course,
God.
this to get beaten at church. If you laugh.
No, Gary, don't want their hands up. Because if them have to carry that church go beat you. No.
Oh,
And
God.
well, me have to go with Sarge because me get beaten at church too.
Yeah, you mean, man.
My mother beat me and put my church. I she said to her,
Yes. Not
Where
a
your
word.
ball? Where your ball for?
There's no hope for Gary.
It can give some
No.
ball for.
No, get beat at church. Me know Gary.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah,
No, seriously, I wasn't bad. I wasn't bad enough. I was
Then
mischievous.
Gary,
I
we
was-
call it if
mischievous.
you get beaten in a church.
I wasn't bad. I was not a bad
Well,
kid.
you see, Gene, I rather my mother beat me at church and wait till me go home.
Don't be too. Oh my
Where
God.
you go?
when me
Where you
go,
go?
my
Where you go?
baby
I
dead.
murder that.
I murder.
But hey, sometimes is it the funny thing with our parents, sometimes the things you expect to get beaten for, you know,
You
get
don't
beaten for
get-
that.
That's right.
And vice versa. I remember one time at Bailey's Yellow, me had to sold 10. Me lean on back at the house corner. I smoke one.
Paper.
No, man. What was it?
Police.
4 Aces cigarette.
Oh, where you get cigarettes from?
You get sick
I
of
shop me buy.
Lord have mercy.
I mean, I puff the cigarette now. And when we look, the shadow come just fall over me. When we look, I'm a father. And me get up, we go move like DQ, you know. And in hand just come on my shoulder and hold me down. And him just say, keep smoking.
Finish
Time, me no hurry up and smoke and shit. And me don't know more than beaten. And him say, no, light another one. And you know, say, make me smoke have 20 cigarettes.
Jesus.
Oh my.
It tastes bad.
I vomit.
you, man. You will never do it again.
That was the last time I smoked.
Very good. Get rid of your
Last time I smoked. But
We'll
my
take the
dad,
beating, mama.
my dad was like that. At times, yes, if I get beaten. Emma on Sunday.
Mhm.
Some Sundays to put my car in just drive. I want Sunday reach Bagwalk and I'll start ball for bun and cheese. For ginger bun. I'll ball like here for ginger bun. Ball. Daddy couldn't take the money, plug down a gas station. I asked, man, you having the bun and you having the ginger bun? The man say, yes, sir. That's how much you have? The man say, you have a box. Daddy buy the box. I say, eat. Oh God! But that she's going through her nose.
Everybody.
If you didn't want her bakes after that, after my ginger
What
bun.
ginger bun?
Yeah.
Come on, the parents had a way of doing stuff. Oh God.
Daddy did that to Michelle one time too, because she used to eat quite a bit in her when she had 13 and I put then I get long and dinner time come and she pack up the plate and Daddy now said, no, Nina, Sunday evening dinner was like a military exercise on the table.
Can you imagine?
All of us, man. This thing, sit down in time, say grace.
Yes. And I said, Michelle belly foot, Michelle boss, you know, Michelle can't go no more now, and the plate full still, you know. And so, and our mouth foot, the food turned bubble gum in our mouth. No,
Yeah, swallow.
yeah, swallow, you know. And Daddy said, you're going to eat it, you know. And of course, me never used to like food, so of course, here no, son, you won't, you know, even no. I'm gonna leave her there with that shit and then they run the table about some 2 hours after dinner time.
Yeah, man. Oh, God.
Michelle.
Oh Lord. Ugh.
One evening I come from school, and my mother cooking. My grandmother was cooking. And I went into the pot and piece a dumpling, and she was coming, and I drop it in my uniform pocket. Because me never want to know some teeth the dumpling, but she looked like she didn't realize some teeth the dumpling. And she started asking me all kind of questions. How is school?
That I dumpling I burn you.
You know? She said, how is school? How is this? I'm trying to go around the corner. And she said, what happened to your uniform? Nothing. She said, oh, well, put it down your pocket. Right. So when we go in, go around in my bedroom, on big spot, roll big so.
On your leg.
On my leg.
No,
that is your punishment.
Oh my
And
Lord.
then she said, go bed. You think you could have washed it when you go bed? It burn like
Oh,
crazy.
God.
No, from that, me and dumpling a friend.
Never do nothing now. You bless it up.
Oh Lord.
I still love cake, but I don't eat it as much. But boy, I used to get some cake for rub, Lord. My grandmother used to bake people wedding cake. And every time she baked them and put on the silver thing on it, I pick them out. So sometimes you pick it pick out piece of the cake.
Yeah, pick out the ice.
And my grandmother stickler now, she says touch it before she ice about the damn cake. She says she can't give the people them that she have to bake it over.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm here for rub the butter and sugar, baby. And it's the wooden stick. No mixer she not use. And now I said to her, but a 2 pound of butter and it tough. You know, she said, no, you're going to rub it right there. And from that, me just stop it. Me say no, so me can't bother. 'Cause everybody a play. Everybody a play me a robot and sugar. Rubber.
I did half about, you know. Half
Mr. Lovely
I need to
Cody.
tell you.
Mr. Lovely
You know,
Yaba.
I remember.
Me too, Gary.
I remember one time, my mother was punishing me. They had a social, a church social over in Albion Mountain. So all of us around the neighborhood supposed to be social. So I don't remember what I did. And she was building the new house at the time. And we live a little way off the street. So the sand was dropped at a point for it to be taken over to the house.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody gone, whole church gone as social. But me, the punishment, me have to carry every grain of sand from down the road on my head up to the house before me can get that social. And Lord of mercy. And she not said nothing. She said, all the sand must be here before a certain time, and you're not going anywhere until every grain of sand is up here.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You're right, man.
Man, I never forget that punishment, boy. Better she beat me.
Yes, sometimes better the gear legs.
Yes, sometimes. Yeah.
Well, goodly people, I'm gonna go.
True.
It was good.
I have service in the
enjoyed
morning too.
Close the door.
Yes, yeah.
I'm gonna pray for
I
Jean and
enjoyed
everybody
it.
else.
Miss
Nice seeing all
Sanjay.
of you guys.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Man.
Sonja, thank you.
No
Marjorie, thanks a lot.
Bye,
Sonia,
Sanjay. Bye, Sanjay.
Marcia,
Bye.
thank you. Even though you
Bye-bye.
come tempt people with your food.
You can't stay up the rest of the night.
I'm gonna start it, you know. I'm gonna start it, we just stop. Come in
Oh my
on your
God.
lips.
Miss Comrie,
All the time.
Come
it
on.
was
Next
nice
time, I
to
show
see
you the fruit cake.
Bye, Miss
Oh my
Sanjay.
God.
Well,
Bye,
Well, I'm more a bread pudding person.
I love to bake bread pudding because it's the easiest thing to make. I'm a champion baker. I prefer to bake
Sanjay,
than to
Maga
cook.
gal.
We are called Marga girl.
She
Sanjay.
no maga get no more.
No.
So can you imagine wishful thinking that Sanjay could be a maga girl again?
Exactly.
My
You see,
God.
when you
She
grow
no maga
older,
no
you're
more.
spreading, you're going two ways, either across or above or up.
Then if my sister no maga again too.
Oh, please.
Oh.
Carol.
don't talk about me.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Boy.
Anyway, guys,
All right. Have a
It was
good night.
nice.
all of you.
good to be here.
Everybody, good night.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.
Stay
Take
safe.
care.
Dodge
Yeah.
COVID. Dodge COVID, everybody.
Yes.
Be safe.
Stay
All right,
safe.
guys.
Enjoy.
Thanks
Those
for
who go to
coming.
Good
church,
Thanks for being
night.
enjoy
here.
your worship.
Good
Yes.
Thanks for being